Dan is wilding today.
Not top chat. Hi, Dan. Oh. Alexa, turn Riverside red.
Alexa, Google boobs. What?
How about we explore some family-friendly topics?
Alexa, you're a prude bitch.
Please don't make my Alexa mad at me.
Alexa just registers you as a predator.
Why is this upside down? Was I vertical before? Did I do this?
I don't know, grab it with two hands. Yeah, that looks right.
No, this doesn't feel right at all.
Oh, so
Did we swap microphones?
No, this is the right one. I like this better. Anyway, what's up? Good morning.
What's new, pussycat?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Norm's hot take of the week.
What's up, guys?
That felt good.
Norm, what do you have for the folks? I saw some good news. Why don't you share it with the world?
Yeah, I fixed my truck. Truck's been pissed me off since I took it out of storage. I thought I fixed everything. Turns out I made a whole bunch of stuff worse. And it was gushing fluids. I took it out of storage on a Thursday, took it to work the following Friday. This was a couple weeks ago, and proceeded to make my parking lot celebrate Pride Month. Looked like the Exxon Valdez was parked in there, and I got yelled at. So I had to take my truck home. And then
Did you get yelled at?
No, but I volunteered to spend an hour and a half in the rain cleaning the parking lot.
Oh,
because
were you voluntold?
I got judged horribly. Well, I parked it, and I immediately noticed that literally you could follow a trail because it was raining, so the parking lot was wet, and it was leaking motor oil. And so I could I pull in back into my spot, and I get out of my truck, and I just see gray rainbow, gray rainbow, gray rainbow, gray rainbow, gray rainbow, gray rainbow, all the way to my truck. And I was just like, sick. Look underneath it. It's pissing oil. I was like, that's a problem for 8 hours from now. So I go into work. I come back out like an hour and a half later, and just the entire parking lot is streaked all the way across. And I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good for your boy. So like I spent like another hour and a half working. And I was just thinking about it the whole time, fuming about it. But I'm like, somebody's going to say something. So I go up to my boss, who's a car guy. He totally gets it. And I was like, Kevin, my truck is currently pissing oil all over the parking lot. I'm going to clock out, and I'm going to bring it home real quick. I'll be back in like 35 minutes. He's like, oh, dude, that sucks. Yeah, whatever you got to do. So I jump in my truck. Just so happens the owner is sitting there with his daughter in the car right next to me. And I was like, yep. Don't look at me. Just get in my truck, fucking rip out of the parking lot, bring it home, bring my Silver Redo back. A couple hours later, still notice that the parking lot looks like a crime scene. Go to lunch, come back, and one of the maintenance guys is outside cleaning it, and he's just giving me the death stare. And I was just like, I'll help you. So obviously I clocked back in and then went out to help him. And I got about 5 minutes into helping him, and he fucking made a mess of the whole deal. Fucking kitty litter in the rain. Threw it everywhere.
Why?
I was like, you know, this absorbs water, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically deemed useless the second
Yep.
you throw it on the ground if it's raining.
It's actively raining. It was like drizzling pretty good. And he's just yard sailing it all the parking lot. And I was just like,
You're making
You've
it
now made
worse.
you've now made clay.
You've never used this before.
Clearly.
I'm like, this is bad. And then he's like, dude, like, do you mind like if you do this for yourself for a second? We ordered food for the department. I want to. It's getting cold. I was like, yeah, dude, whatever. Hour and a half later, he never shows back up. I am just pushing a gray blob around the parking lot because the kitty litter is just staining everything.
Oh,
So, needless to say, I haven't looked at my truck in about 3 weeks because it tortured me for a day and I was
Yeah.
pissed off at it. I knew what was the problem. Turns out proactively when it was all apart, I replaced a bunch of O-rings that I was like, I'm gonna stop it before it happens.
Then you caused it.
Put cheap O-rings in everything that all proceeded to leak way worse than they did originally.
I wish I had the O part of the O'Reilly's jingle. Would have been perfect for right now.
They were O'Reilly's O-rings, but they were
O-ringies.
leaking
They're all
over
the
the
junk.
parking lot. So fucking Saturday, I wake up, it's shitty out, and I was like, I had ordered a new like correct O-ring. Like it's a common problem. Like even like a lot of the aftermarket sensors leak. It's the cam sensors in the back of the valley of the engine, and there's a window. It's like a 5-inch long sensor that drops in the valley through the engine block to the cam, which is in the middle.
It's a
push rod
huge
engine,
sensor.
and it's massive. I was having hard time handling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but
It's
it
too
like it
much.
goes through like a hollow part that is just open to the bell housing.
Yep.
So it's when it leaks, it just pours into the bell housing because it comes up the sensor and it just leaks all bit down the back of the flywheel. Honestly, it was probably my oil leak the entire time. No way of knowing at this point. It appears to be a rear main seal when it leaks because that's where it
That's
comes
where it
out.
goes. Yeah.
It leaks out right above the rear timing cover and down the sides of it, which is exactly what a rear main seal would leak. So I thought it was going to be a bitch to do. Had it out in 30 minutes.
Nice.
I had to pull my whole harness is on top of my intake manifold. So I had to pull fuel rails off, whole harness off the intake, pull the intake off, and then it's right there. I was worried because engine swap that it was going to be like tucked under the firewall.
Yep.
And I was going to get all this work done and lift the thing up, and it was going to be like
Hit
an
the rain
inch from
tray.
coming out and hit the body, and I was going to have to beat the shit out of my truck with a hammer to get it out. Luckily, it came right out. Swapped the O-ring, cleaned it the best I could. Kind of hard to clean that.
Right.
I'm just spraying. I legitimately got like crazy high doing this.
Brake clean.
I'm underneath my truck. I have my truck jacked up at like a 45-degree angle, and I just have brake clean, and I'm just spraying it into the bell housing.
Just holding it down.
2 cans. 2
Nice.
full cans right into the bell housing. Because that shit's going to spray everywhere, get all my brand new clutch that I put in because it got oil on it. And so I'm like under my truck, and I was like, I need air. Like I like crawl out from under my truck, go outside, and just like sit in the parking lot for a couple minutes because I'm like, I'm fucking killing myself
Oh,
with
yeah.
chlorine gas from fucking brake clean. I'm like, somebody light a match. So yeah, got that all done. Took a couple hours. Called my buddy because my truck was blocked in my shop. I was like, Paul, can you come move your car? I'm comfortable on the couch. I'm like, I get it, but I'm stuck here without a car. And then like 10 minutes later, I texted him back. I was like, fuck it, dude. Stay home. I'll find a ride. I want to fix the power steering leak, which was also an O-ring I replaced for no avail because it immediately started leaking again.
Oh, wonderful.
And that was also like a constant leak. But I was like, I'm going to deal with it. And then like I fixed the engine leak and I look and I'm like, power steering's just pissing all over the floor at this point. It's just like every like 10 seconds, just a drop. And it'll grow. I was like, I should fix that too. And I was like, I was going to get a new pump and replace the whole pump because I rebuilt the box. So that's good. So the pump's leaking. And then I remembered I had the OG pump from the engine before I did the swap that I held on to for no fucking reason. Because normally
Till today.
I don't like to hoard, but it's been like under my cabinet and I only notice it when I'm sweeping because I'll go to sweep underneath the cabinet, catch it because it's on the big metal bracket.
Right.
And I'll catch it and be like, why the fuck is that still there? It's annoying me. Well, turns out I needed it. There's a little like one-way valve on the back of the power steering pumps that's what the O-ring goes on. And I thought of it and I was like, oh, that would have an O-ring on it. I could just use that one. I took that off, swapped it with one in my truck, fixed the pump in like 20 minutes.
Hell yeah.
So now, no leaks, fingers crossed.
Excellent.
I'm just never looking underneath it again. But yeah, got that done.
It doesn't leak if you don't look.
Yeah, grabbed it out of the shop on Sunday, took it around, felt good, brought it to the car wash, made some old guy in a Silverado really happy. He's like, that thing sounds awesome. I was like, yeah, fun. I was like, that's why we do it, boys.
You want
That's
it?
why we do it.
Yeah, it's salty and cheap.
Not
That's
cheap.
awesome, though.
I'd
Congrats.
sell it, not cheap.
Hell yeah.
So got the
Hell
truck out. I'm going to bring it to work tomorrow, and if it totals the parking lot, I'm going to get in it and set it on fire.
He's just gonna quit.
And stay in it.
Yep.
Set it on fire, drive away. Let it burn as I go. Well, congrats. I'm glad to see it back just in time for hopefully the weather to turn.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
Maybe.
been a lot of nice days. And my nephew asked me a couple weeks ago. I was doing something. He's like, what truck are you taking? The white one or the blue one? And he's like, wanted me to say the white one. I was like, white one's broken. He's like, oh, is it? I was like, yeah, dude. Like, fuck, get off my back. Little asshole.
But the little ones like that love them.
Yeah.
That's why we do it. Like my nephew loves the Harlequin.
Well, he gets driven every day. My brother-in-law, him and his brother, when we were in high school, rebuilt. He has an old like C10 4x4. It's like the fucking almost like the 2500 version of one.
Yeah.
Fucking lifted on 35, like old school chromies with swampers.
Sweet.
His brother rebuilt the engine. They did the body on it. It's like almost like a burnt orange. Fucking gorgeous truck. Sounds sick. And he drives my nephew every morning to school in it.
That's cool.
So that kid's living on fucking cloud. Now, I don't know how he
He's
gets in
cool
and
as
out of
shit.
it. I've never watched. I should pay attention next time to see how he gets in.
He's the cool kid at school.
But yeah, so he sees my truck. He's like, why aren't you driving that? My dad's driving his truck.
Yeah.
So
Well, because mine's a piece of shit.
yeah.
Cool.
Mine's leaking
Well,
all over your
congrats.
grandfather's driveway. So
What do you got for the folks, Daniel?
Kind of a, I don't know. I'm so sick
Is
of
that
it.
small? Should I make that bigger? Sorry. to
It is a
interrupt you.
little small, but
Enhance.
it's not terrible. I mean, yeah, maybe go up a notch. Yeah. So, oh, that's way better. Yeah, that's way better for the three people that are talking. Yeah, I'm just tired of the timeline we currently live in, where it's 85 and sunny while we're at work, and then it's what was it? Fucking Saturday morning, it was snowing.
Yeah, 51
I didn't see.
and raining.
I didn't see any snow, but apparently it did. Just absolutely miserable. So we Saturday just did nothing, hung out.
Kind of nice though sometimes.
Well, no, but then that turned into something. So we're sitting around doing nothing. Obviously, last week lost Cheese, my cat.
Yep.
She had been kind of looking around. I wanted to wait. I'm like, this is way too fucking soon. And she was like, well, the big state SPCA in Stratham, she's like, they are like overflowing with cats. And I'm like, well, I don't really think
you
like,
don't
we,
say.
like we can go look, but we're leaving the carrier at home. Like I'm not co-signing on this. Like let's just go, whatever. Go check it out. We walk in and there's this little shit that ends up fucking,
Yeah, that's
they get you. They get you.
They get you.
So yeah, we have another cat.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Does she have a name?
Not well, her shelter name is Denise.
Dude, you gotta
That's
keep that.
No.
terrible name for a
You
cat.
gotta keep
We've been
that.
calling her Denise from accounting.
when she
That's
does
an
anything
ex-girlfriend.
wrong.
That's an ex-girlfriend on a 90s
We're not
sitcom name.
We're not keeping that.
She's got shoulder
Denise.
pads
Yeah.
in her t-shirts for sure.
Yo,
but-
D-Nice.
So we come, so we go in there, and we kind of wanted another orange, and she's sitting there, and I'm like, we weren't really sure on getting another girl.
Fucking Denise.
Yeah. So we,
I love that when you see like the cat websites and they're like, here's Frank, here's Spot, here's George,
yeah.
here's Rasmutin the Destroyer, here's Mittens.
So we open the door, and she kind of looked a little timid at first, and then instantly,
Oh, there you go. You can call her Denny.
no, never.
Denny. Anyway.
We open the door, and she kind of comes out. She's kind of like suspicious, and then within 30 seconds, rolling around. I mean, her friggin' purr sounds like a big block, shaking the damn cage, all over us. And I'm like, God damn it, she is pretty cool. She's a year old. She's they call her a domestic medium hair because she's not really fluffy, but she's not short hair. She's kind of in the middle.
Okay.
I don't even know how to picture that.
She's kind of weird. I don't have any good pictures over yet because that was an act. Although I get it. Bring them home, and they're a little freaked out. This is why dogs are easier, because you just bring dogs home and they just work. Cats are a lot more involved. Like when we got Frankie, we drove Rocco out to Vermont in the truck, picked up this puppy, put him in the truck with Rocco, and they were like, all right, cool, I guess we're friends. Now I bring a cat home, and I know
I wish that was the case.
we've
for me.
signed up for like, I know at least a week or more of she's like downstairs in the
Chaos.
gym, kind of quarantined to herself. The boys know she's there. Like they've seen her, so they're freaking the fuck out. Kitten they've already had a little nose to nose, like hang out, like what's up?
Yeah,
it's
it's an adjustment period.
It is. It's going to take some time, but like I hate it because I'm like, she's the new. I'm like, I want to hang out with her, but she's
Yeah.
literally lived in a box. She
Yeah.
just wants to hang out in this box that's down there. Steph has her out right now. We have this like, it's a cat bed, but it's like a dome. It's got a handle on it.
Okay.
And we put her in that last night and put her out on the couch, and she just vibed in there all night, kind of looking around. Steph just got home and she did the same thing, brought her out, put her on the couch. She's like, I went upstairs for 2 seconds, came back downstairs. She's gone. She's now behind the couch. I'm like, great. So I'll be moving the couch when I get home, which is phenomenal probably because she's probably going to be stuck. She probably won't come out. But we know that in like a week or two, because the same thing happened with my other cat I currently have, P. It was like a week. It was 2 weeks of like, fuck, this cat's broken as hell. Like she's going to be one of those antisocial. We're never going to see her. And then all of a sudden, a switch got flipped, and she was like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah,
We're
I think
good.
it takes time to get used to. I mean, hell, with Bodie and Sheeta,
Yeah.
it took like a month.
Oh, dude, with Frankie and Rocco, they were best friends instantly. Like it was ridiculous.
Not even
Yeah.
close. I had to make sure that he wasn't going to murder her for
Dogs
weeks
are
on
definitely
end.
like breed dependent. Cats are all
Yeah.
the same.
I have had cats, like when Cheese came in the house, he literally walked in like he owned the place, and he was like, I'm cool with everybody else. You guys cool with me? Like he was the one that
That's awesome.
he was walking up to the cats that lived in our house and was like, sup? And then they'd hiss at him, and he's like, whoa, it's
Hey,
problem,
when do I
dude.
get a beer around
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
He was straight off the streets.
Yeah.
He's
So-
from the streets.
So we don't know her story too much. The only thing we know is she came
Norms
from
for the streets.
Dallas. I guess the shelters down there are overflowing,
She's
so
from
she
Texas,
got
I can tell.
flown up. I did suggest the name Ella because of that.
Dude,
I thought about it. We've,
I like it.
we've had a few kicking around. I think
That's good.
Peach is one because she's not a very dark orange. She's like a light orange. So Peach was a thought. Steph also liked Penny, but apparently my sister-in-law might want to name her
Who, that
future kid with a
whore
nickname of
from The
Penny.
Big
so it's
Bang
like,
Theory?
Fair. Yeah.
Ella was thrown around. We've had a few
I like
couple,
Ella.
I like
couple that we've
Ella.
thrown around. I don't know. She was like, we could just keep Denise. And I'm like, yeah, what happens when she does something, she's jumping on something? I have to yell, Denise, across the house.
Yeah,
Like,
that's kind of fun. But I
No.
do like Ella's. Ella fits.
so we'll figure it out. I want
Yeah.
to learn more about, get to know
Get
her
used
little
to her.
personality first and shit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And then, yesterday snuck out, played some golf before it, decided to start pressure washer raining. You ever
Yeah.
have one of those, like, we went to Target on the way home. It was perfectly fine out. Came walking back outside. I'm like, oh, it's raining. And then we walk out, and it's a 20-mile-an-hour wind-driven rain. I was soaked in the walk back to the car. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Um,
And then, stayed up way too late last night watching the race, and I am fucking exhausted. Got like 2 hours of sleep last night because then
Yeah.
I couldn't fall asleep because I am now, if you've listened to us in years past, we are now 2 weeks out from Pocono, and I have hit full on stress mode. I have my sister-in-law's wedding this weekend, which is causing stress because I have to get up in front of everybody and do stuff. I'm worried about Kyle's camper. I'm worried about my camper. I just had to spend like $800 on my camper this weekend. I got new tires. The tires that are on it are fine, but they're, trailer tires. They say like 3 to 5 years. You should probably replace them. And the tires that are on them are junk and are known to just spontaneously combust. So I was like, you know what? We've had good luck for 3 years. It's time to put something decent on there.
Yeah.
So those came in Saturday. I got to pull the wheels off the camper this week and get those mounted. And then I went to mess with the weight distribution hitch because the new truck, obviously it's
Right.
set for the old
Yeah.
truck. The old truck was a 2-inch receiver. There's a 2.5, but I have the adapter, but I was like, I don't really want to use the adapter, but I'll whatever. It's fine. I'll do it. Well, I put it in and I kind of did the measurements, and I realized I have to drop the ball on the current hitch like that much.
oh boy.
And I have about that much.
Oh no.
Which
So
is
you
a
go-
lot.
So you go looking, and then you find out that the company, Blue Ox, the hitch company, they make they call it the heavy duty one. It's like a foot long, and it's a 2.5-inch receiver. And then you start reading all the reviews on all the websites for it. Literally everybody exactly like I did. I bought a new truck. I went from a 1,500 to a 2,500, and I bought this, and it worked perfect. I'm like, that's what I need.
Good.
So that one piece was $250.
Yeah,
I'm
those
like,
aren't
God
cheap.
damn it. So
Did you already get it?
that came in Saturday. So I gotta. If it had been nice out this weekend, I would have gotten more shit done.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's like got to do that. Got to get the tires on the camper changed. And like I said, we have next weekend is completely booked because we have the fucking wedding and all that shit. And it's just like it's starting to. The walls are starting to close in on me a little bit, and I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah, it'd be worth it.
And
though.
then other shit going
Just keep
on.
in mind, it's a vacation. It's the guys' weekend.
Yeah, it
plus
is.
Track Mama.
Yeah, well, now I'm talking Ace, and that's freaking me out too. So we're
Is that a problem?
we're gonna figure it out. I would hope.
Okay.
He thought you had your own site and that you were just trying to wiggle in over with us.
Nope.
We're gonna come up with something, I guess. But yeah, and then some other shit going on that's got me not really stressed out as much because I'm still doesn't believe it. I don't believe it's real, but so
yeah,
all the wife stuff. So
yeah.
So yeah, that's I am an anxious mess right now about everything, and I just kind of want to get to Pocono, and then I can stop thinking about it.
Yeah,
because I'll be anxious the whole ride down there too, because that's how it works. Once we pull into the tunnel and we set the campers up, that's when I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to 2 weeks of panic.
Yeah. What do I got? A couple things. Sheeta, my puppy, will be meeting her sister again this upcoming weekend, which is kind of exciting. This is all coming together because a friend of mine's cousin is getting divorced.
Nice.
And has a Shiba.
Yep.
And the Shiba is getting the shit end of the stick. I don't like these people because apparently they're going to give it up to a shelter, which is horrible. You're an awful person.
Yep.
So I was like, absolutely not. So I put it up on my story, looking for a home. 3-year-old Shiba, she's the cutest thing and seems super sweet. So the parents, the couple that got Sheeta's sister, messaged me pretty much right away, asked me a couple questions. I told them what I know, put them in contact with the owner. So they're coming up this weekend to meet her.
Nice.
So they may be adopting her, which is great. Or I'll end up with 3 because I'm not sending one to the shelter.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there. We had a horrible storm here on Saturday, which sucked butts.
Yeah, I want to hear about Kyle's Saturday because I've already heard about it and I want to hear about it again because it makes me feel better.
It was not fun. So I got the tow bags for my truck. Super easy to put in. I was like, Saturday morning, it's going to be shitty out, rainy, windy. I'll just be out in the shop, work on the truck. Well, I didn't watch the truck race on Friday. I know what happened. I was like, I'll put the truck race on the TV, work on the truck. Going to be great. Not great. First of all, it's 55 plus mile an hour gusts here. So, of course, it's trash day because of the holiday. It got pushed to the Saturday. So my recycling bin gets launched. I'm chasing shit all over the yard. And then my neighbors gets launched. I'm chasing shit all over the yard. And then my other neighbors gets launched and I'm chasing shit around the yard. And it's also yard waste day. So I have 10 barrels of leaves and sticks and shit from clearing the backyard. So those are getting launched. I'm chasing shit all over the yard. So collect all those. I put a bunch of bricks on everybody's trash barrels to prevent them from tipping over. They still did anyway. So I'm soaked. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I put all my shop clothes on. So I go back inside, change, go back out, jack up the truck, take off the passenger side, go over, take the driver's side off. And the lug nuts are so goddamn tight that I snap a lug nut in half. So then I'm fighting to get the lug off, finally get the lug off, half chew the fucking stud, have to change the stud, have to send the wife up to the truck shop up the top of the street to get a whole new set of lugs. It was a absolute fucking disaster. And when I finally get the wheel off after fist fighting the fucking thing and putting a fucking torch to it, the whole 9 yards, I hear crash bang. I'm like, sick. What just went through the roof? Go out back and a 10-foot branch from the neighbor's tree falls and bounces off the roof of the garage. Not a good time.
No damage though, right?
No, thankfully no damage. Just a bunch of mess to clean up,
Yep.
obviously. And I spent a good amount of time on Sunday cleaning all that bullshit up. So what would have been like a 2-hour
You
job.
forgot it. You forgot a step.
What?
You finally get the wheels off. Then you go to put the bags in.
Bags went fine.
You said there was missing hardware.
Oh, yeah. There's hardware missing from the bag set. That was cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. Like,
He
that's
texted-
fucking sweet.
I'm getting these text updates all morning. It was started with the branch, then it was the lug nuts.
Well, it was the trash barrels.
Or yeah,
And then it
You
was
had already gone
the
through that.
lug.
yeah,
And then it was the branch. And then it was the missing hardware.
yeah. I get every fucking every like I don't know half an hour, 45 minutes. I get a text and it's like I think I need to go save Kyle from actually putting a shotgun in his mouth.
Yeah, it was pretty close. So, yeah, that sucked. So I had to have the wife drive me up the street to, thankfully, have a sick Ace Hardware at the top of the street. Well,
Yeah.
a couple miles up. That has like the best hardware section. So thankfully, I got the stuff that they just didn't give me, which fucking great. So what should have been like a 2-hour job turned into like rushing.
All day.
Yeah. And the wife and her cousin had bought tickets to the Boston Ballet on Saturday night. So like I couldn't finish. I put everything back together, but like I didn't torque everything down like wheel wise. I just rolled it out of the shop, parked it, and off we went. So I also went to Sleeping Beauty, Boston Ballet.
Neat.
Not for me.
Nope.
Not for me. I'm not upset I went. It's one of those like, yeah, I've been to a ballet, like culture yourself a little bit kind of things. It's just above my pay grade. It doesn't tickle my level of entertainment.
You've got a really high pay grade, so that must be.
Yeah. No words for 3 hours and just like an interpretive dance for 3 hours.
Nope,
like,
I'm out.
Incredibly impressive orchestra. Like they were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Incredibly impressive production with like the sets and how quickly they changed the sets. And like they put on a good show. And the dancers, like I couldn't do 99% of the shit that they were doing. But not for me.
Yep.
Not for me. So like it was cool. Like get to say that I've done it.
I'd go see a play.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at.
I don't know about a ballet.
I would go to like, if we were like going to New York, I would go to something on Broadway. Like I would go to that.
That's what I was going to wrap up with. That like I've been to a ton of plays. I've seen Phantom a bunch of times, Les Mis a bunch of times, Producers, Chicago. Like I've seen a ton of shit on Broadway, and I enjoy those like musicals, plays, that type of shit. Like I'm in. I'll watch those all day long, and that's typically a very good time. Yeah, the interpretive dance thing, not so much.
Nope,
not for me.
I'm out. I'm out on that.
Impressive, but not for me. But it's cool. You know, we went nonetheless. And I think that's about it. Did some gardening yesterday and went out to breakfast with Sarah and Steve. That's about it.
Oh, I had a bear in my yard.
Oh, cool.
Didn't see it. But I took the dogs out at like 10 o'clock. I think this was, I don't know, or late last week. Took the dogs out at like 10 o'clock. The shepherd's hook that's out back, we have two of them. They're, 7 foot tall wrought iron hooks that are out there holding bird feeders up. Everything was fine.
Hell yeah.
Steph goes out at 11:30. She's like, you might want to come out here. I go walking out. It's still stuck in the ground, but it is like, instead of like feet and straight, it is like this.
Ooh.
It is completely bent almost 90 degrees. One of the bird feeders is missing, and the other one is still kind of there, but ripped open. And so, of course, I do have cameras on the house, but the back one, the night vision sucks on. So I'm like, finally, something happens I want to see in the goddamn cameras. Didn't fucking get it.
Nice.
Didn't pick it up. Ended up finding the other bird feeder in the woods.
Yep.
They were both in one piece, so I can reuse them. I was able to bend the hook back, like just step on it and fucking bend it back up. And the force that it took me, and I'm like, you know what? That bear probably just walked over here and was like,
oh yeah, 100%.
Fuck you. So yeah, we left the bird feeders off for a little bit. We're gonna let him forget that they exist.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yep. And I got the sprinklers going. I had to Bob Vila the shit out of that because I had to replace 2 of them.
Attaboy.
I had one that was cracked underground, like the actual head. Like I'm sitting there, I'm like, why is it bubbling? And I'm trying to figure it out. I thought it was jammed.
Make a nice mud puddle.
I thought it was jammed, so I get it to pop up, and it's literally spraying like a quarter of the pressure it should, and it's still bubbling. And it's now made a hole in the ground, so I stick my hand under there, and I can feel a jet about 4 inches under the ground. I'm like, uh-oh. So obviously do the whole quick Google, look up how to do it, just unscrew it, and I pull it out. The whole housing, the whole body of it's cracked. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then we had a little small one in the garden to do like the plants and stuff, and I think I sheared the top of that one off with the snowblower.
Yeah, you'll have that.
The placement of it is about where the maths in my head that I probably whacked it with the snowblower. Yep. So that was actually kind of cool. Like, it's one of those things you ever, I think we were talking about it recently, when you fix something that you have no fucking idea what you're doing, the sense of accomplishment that you have.
Yeah, like I learned something new.
Like when my snowblower was running like shit at the start of the year, and I took the carb apart and rebuilt it. Never done that before. Just did it with YouTube videos and a prayer, and then it worked perfectly. And I was like, God damn, this is...
Some people are living on a prayer.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that was kind of fun. It was very nice to plug that thing in and everything worked. I was like, I did it. I didn't
First
fuck it
shot
up. I didn't fuck it up.
All right, let's have a show, shall we?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Green. All rolling clean here. 3 out. Still 3 out front. Top still 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of the Loose is Fast podcast, the NASCAR podcast for the fans, by the fans, and probably the only NASCAR programming to be on time in the last 2 weeks. I'm Kyle Belcher. That's Dan Walker.
Hi.
And Norman Pelletier.
Still here.
On today's episode, we'll talk some NASCAR news, answer some questions, have some fun, recap the weekend in Nashville. But before we can do any of that,
Nope.
Dan?
Too tired.
Pay the bills.
Nope. Too sleepy. We are brought to you this week and every other week by us, the Loose is Fast podcast. Head on over to loosesfastpodcast.com. Go get some merch. Don't be like Bennett, who is currently in the chat. That boy was at Nashville yesterday. That boy was also on the rail front and center between Dale Jr. and Corey LaJoie for the entire pre-race show.
Did you see that other dude that was just blackout?
Yep.
Woof.
That guy's been making the rounds today.
Nashville will do
He was
that to
having
you.
a conversation with himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, good old Bennett was front row. Decided not to wear a single piece of our merch. Wah, wah. That's
Idiot.
okay. We still love you. But if you're going to be like Bennett and you're going to end up front row at the pre-race show, make sure you wear a damn shirt for us because you love us. So go get
Or
yourself-
don't wear a shirt, get it tattooed across your
yes,
chest.
there you go.
Commit.
We were having fun last night during the pre-race show, though, watching him stand there and watching him reply to Discord on live TV. We're all
Nice.
tagging him and shit. See him take his phone out, and I'm like, he's typing right now. He's typing us on TV.
That's awesome.
So
That's cool.
it was fun.
Big shouts. Big shouts.
Yep. So yeah, go get yourself some merch.
Yeah, do that.
We have plenty of it, and if you're going to the track, get after it. Rep us. I know who else was there yesterday. I think Preston was there. He had a hat. He had his hat on. I think they ended up meeting up at some point. So yeah, do that. If you want to help us out, other ways monetarily you can help us out would be a little thing we like to call Kyle's Race Day Challenge.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
The Race Day Challenge is if you donate the dollar amount that matches the driver's number you believe will win on Sunday and guess correctly, we'll send you a little something, something.
Anyone?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Cool.
You cheap bastards.
Since we're trying to make this happen, I'll bring it up now. We brought it up in our Discord, but we are also attempting to get a small spot on Mr. Bradley Perez's car for Pocono. If you've been here before, we've sponsored Brad a couple times, hence the bumper behind us right here. That was the last time we sponsored him. We've only been in person with it one time, and it is real fun.
Sure is.
So this is our chance to be in person again.
Yep.
We're already going to Pocono. We will be there anyway. So it would be really cool to see our logo on a car in person again. And we get to hang out with Brad on pit road and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
So if you want to help out there, obviously you're not obligated, but any amount helps. We've done this before, kind of crowdsourced it, and then we take up the slack,
Yep.
we pick up the rest of it. But we would definitely appreciate the help. Kyle, where can people help with that?
Yeah, if you want to donate to the bread rocket man himself, donations can be sent to me via PayPal or Venmo. PayPal is Kyle at loosesfastpodcast.com or Kyle Belcher on Venmo. Either one.
Yeah, same place you guys send KRDC. I believe Dan added it to the link tree.
Nope, I will.
He's going to add it to the link tree.
Sorry, brain is
just a quick, easy way to find it. It should link all the PayPals and stuff there.
If you have any questions, just hit up our Instagram or our Twitter or Kyle.
Anybody that makes a donation north of $25, send me your driver pick for Pocono. And
Cool.
if somebody gets it right, I'll send you a T-shirt.
Oh, there we go.
How's that sound?
I like that move. The little Kyle's Race Day Challenge action, but without actually having to pick the correct number.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
we will send
far,
you one piece of bread.
Jared, Just Bus, Zach, and W. Make a driver pick.
Hell yeah.
Text it to me.
And you got to remember, too, you're not just helping us, you're also helping Brad. I don't know how he's doing on sponsorship for that race, but I know when I talked to him a couple weeks ago, he was pretty light.
He's over half.
Oh, so he's gotten some more.
Yeah.
That's good. Because
He's
when I
over
talked
half.
to him, he wasn't even close to half. So, so remember, obviously, you're helping us get to see our logo on the car. We love seeing that. The pictures are great. It's really fun.
You're helping Brad.
You're
more than
also
us.
helping Brad too. Obviously, he's done a lot of road courses. He does Martinsville, but it's good to see him get experience in some of these other tracks. Like, what's he run recently? Where did he run recently? Was that Vegas? Texas.
All right. Yeah.
I think it was Texas. I don't remember.
Texas, he does Homestead.
He does Homestead a lot because he's from there, but it's cool to get him see him get some experience in other tracks as well.
Martinsville.
So I'm excited to see him do Pocono. So yeah, give us a hand, please, because we want to help him, and helping him helps us. And yay.
Yeah.
Other ways you can help us out in the non-monetary value, you can leave us reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Those are fun.
We don't have any. Haven't had any in like
That's not
2
fun.
months. So if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts and you haven't left us a review, go leave us 5 stars and you can write a review. I'm pretty sure you can be as long as you want. People have written us friggin' novels on there. Those are usually pretty fun. And then if you are a Spotify listener, you can leave 5 stars, and you can also go leave us comments on our most recent episode.
You can do that.
You can't do full-on reviews like on Apple, but you can do comments on the last episode, which are fun. We have a bunch from the last one. It's Mr. DJ. Congratulations on hitting 250 episodes. We didn't really talk about that last week, but there was a lot of other stuff to talk about last week, so we just kind of got swept under the rug.
250.
But we hit 250. So
That's a lot.
And then I hear Dale it was like a week or two ago. He's like, "What episode are we on? Was this like 740?" Jesus Christ.
Wild.
But he does 3 a week, so
Bro, that's like listening to like Joe Rogan. He's on like 2,000 and
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, we do it
It's
once.
like, they'll do things like Google this guy, find out what this guy's about. And it's like, yeah, he was on your show, episode 800. They're like, oh, that was 8 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do once a week, and then at times once every other week.
Off season.
Yep. So, all right, next one. Matthew. Both Kyle and Dale
Bless you.
were in their 22nd year when they passed. Ironic.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I didn't even hear that one.
Oh, that's nuts.
Aaron. Aaron, if you will. I have
Wait, it's
questions.
Aaron.
We didn't even talk about this last week, and I'm glad you brought it up. I have questions about this new lightning rule. We get lightning, and suddenly we don't have to wait 30 minutes. I am a biased Seabell fan, though. RIP KFB. Yeah, we didn't really talk about that last week. I mean, so we've had firsthand experience with it.
Levi,
You weren't.
thank you. Love you.
Hmm?
Give me a donation.
Oh,
And who do you think you picked?
Man,
shocker.
fuck you, Levi.
If I drive fucking 7 hours to watch that piece of shit, Ty Kyle
Also, what do we
Busch,
call him Levi?
because that's his name.
No, it's not.
There's Levi Morrison right there.
His
on the
name is
chat.
Levi.
No, it's not.
What?
Who are you talking about?
Richard.
You doxing him?
That's a different person.
So
Dick.
we've literally experienced this. You weren't there the year you died when we were in the infield. The first year we went in the
You
infield.
wouldn't fucking let me.
We're sitting there talking to Brad, and there's a storm coming, and like the NASCAR official keeps walking by, and he's starting to yell at us by like the second time. Like, you guys got to get out of here. There's lightning, and obviously they're very sensitive about it at Pocono because that's where somebody died
Jealous.
at the NASCAR race because
That's
of
right.
lightning. That's where a lot of this lightning rules came from, because if you've ever looked at Pocono, it's a big, giant, wide open, flat area where if Cletus McFarland's in the infield, he's the tallest fucking thing.
Yeah.
So we've experienced this whole 30-minute hold. Like, you got to hide for 30 minutes. They don't want you stepping outside if you're in the garage area. So I was so confused last week when they're like, oh, there was a lightning strike and we're all watching it on TV. We're like, oh, well, that's going to be a half an hour. Never mind. Just kidding.
If it's rolling away,
I guess, but they've never done that before.
I mean,
There
it
is-
makes sense.
there
They
has
said
always been.
They now employ a meteorologist who is at every race.
Yeah.
So that guy, as soon as it happens, breaks into the data and goes, oh, okay, this was actually technically 5.1 miles away.
And it's moving.
And there hasn't been another one since, and there wasn't one within this amount of time beforehand. So we're just going to monitor it for this amount of time. And then if it comes in our strike zone,
I
then
don't
we'll call
hate it. I just don't. What I don't love is that it went unannounced.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't know that this was the new lightning rule. You
Yeah,
would have think
I
they
know.
would have told anybody. And
it
then
was
they were,
also kind of like, it was close enough to warrant them throwing an immediate yellow. But then they went, actually, it's not that close. We don't need to do anything.
yeah.
Weird.
So
get
it's like, if you're going to like maybe check that beforehand.
Yeah.
Before throwing a yellow.
Yeah, we
it
could
was
have skipped
kinda-
that
it
whole
was
yellow.
weird.
Yeah.
I appreciated them kind of rushing it.
Yeah, I did too. I'm not mad about
If
it.
they
I just
verified it wasn't a threat, but
for me, it's just another one of those situations of where it feels like NASCAR is just making it up on the fly. And I
Yeah.
don't like that. Next one, DJ No Mayo. Almendinger was having a great run. Give the man his fucking roses. He's still a goat. No, I was talking about yesterday.
Yeah, he ran well.
yeah, all the Spire cars have been quick this year.
Yep. All right.
AJ's like weirdly
What?
good there.
It was sponsored by a Spire
Oh, it was.
University or
That's
something.
right. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Good one. I like that. That made me think. Zach Bartow. Kyle Busch was my hero, the guy I looked up to, no matter what, the guy that always made my day on Sunday, whether he was winning or losing, it didn't matter. I just enjoyed watching him and being from Maine.
Nice.
And being from Maine, luckily I was able to go to Oxford Plains, see him run the late model last year. Feels absolutely unreal that he's
that's
gone
cool.
and still in disbelief. Great podcast.
Hey, thanks, dude.
I mean, I thought about that too. He always went and ran Lee Loudon weekend. He would go run late models at Lee Speedway.
Yeah.
He's been doing that for years, like still kind of bringing up that old school. We've seen pictures of the track kind of local to me in Norm, where I grew up at Hudson, the one I grew up the road from. There's pictures in the 80s like Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt and like I think there's ones like, was it Kale was there? There was like
the only ones that stand out are Dale Earnhardt.
I remember seeing one with Richard Petty there too. But they used to go do that every week wherever NASCAR was, they'd go run a fucking street stock race at Butthole Speedway, you know?
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool. And I wish you'd still see that. And Kyle was kind of the one still doing it.
Like Priest does it when
Priest
he comes
does
up
it sometimes,
here.
yeah.
Newman used to. Obviously, we see guys do like double duty and race the mods when they're up here.
Yep.
Obviously, Larson, anywhere there's a dirt track within 150
Yep.
miles of a track, he'll be at it. But
All right, next one. Oscar Pelletier must be one of Norm's family members. I've only been watching NASCAR since last season, and even I cried when hearing about Kyle Busch. Keep up the excellent work, guys. Love listening to you. Much love from London.
Hell yeah. Oscar, right?
Oi,
Yep.
Gov.
Dude. Big
But-
shouts.
By the time you hear this, it'll be
Huge.
Tuesday, innit?
Tuesday, isn't it? It's almost Tuesday now over there. Nate Dogg. This one hits hard. I just saw Kyle in December at the Snowball Derby. 2-time Snowball champion, built the baddest late models in the country for over a decade and accomplished everything he could, yet still made time to come to our small city and connect with the fans. Also, congrats on 250, boys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy. You've been
Thank you,
around.
Thank you.
Nate's been around for a long time.
Sure
He's one
has.
of the OGs. Andrew E.
Legend.
One thing NASCAR consistently gets right is treating those involved in the sport as family, and it's never more evident than when we
Yeah.
lose a member of that family. NASCAR and OD especially did a wonderful job of paying tribute to a legend of the sport while still allowing room to celebrate Memorial Day and honor those who gave everything. There wasn't a single dry eye in that venue or
No.
in any living room.
No.
100%.
That was
Yeah,
well
very
said.
nice.
Well said.
And then the last one, Stevie. Kyle Busch was the perfect heel. You either loved him or you loved to hate him. The epitome of a winner and an asshole in racing and a mentor and father in life. Many will imitate, few will replicate, but none will surpass Kyle fucking Busch. Hell yeah.
Was that Letarte?
Maybe.
That was a really well put together little
It was.
statement there.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, you can leave us comments on this episode. We'll read them next week. We are contractually obligated to do so. So do that. And then hit up Jim's Rims if your wheels are beat up. If you're like Kyle and your wheels are jacked up, listen to the YouTube.
Hey, Jim's Rims, they'll torque them right.
Yeah, check out the pre-show on YouTube, and you can hear all about Kyle's struggles with wheels. But if he had mucked up one of his wheels trying to get it off, he could have gone to Jim's Rims.
Could have.
Mucked up, dude. You sound like Oscar from London.
I know, isn't it? Wheel too tight, isn't it, governor?
Fuck off.
Sorry,
It's not fun.
I know. So yeah, if you want to get your wheels powder coated, painted, straightened, cleaned up, whatever, or maybe you just got some wheels and tires need mounted, go hit up Jim's Rims. You can find them on Facebook. You can visit jimsrims.net. Call 774-229-6608 or visit them in Rehoboth, Massachusetts, right next to Seekonk Speedway.
Thank you. Dan.
Cha-ching. Bling, bling.
I'm not having fun anymore. The old
You're not.
race picks.
You're not.
No.
You're not.
Yeah.
Q2,
yeah, you're
your
not.
boy's looking real good.
Yeah, you've been on a hot streak, and I've been cold as ice.
Brother,
And
I've
Dan's
been,
just doing
I
his usual
live in
thing.
Alaska this
Dan
year.
is willing to sacrifice.
I am
Himself.
apparently the opposite of Joey Logano. I am an odd number kind of year kind of guy because this
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
Have you had a good year?
yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year
Alright.
he was on fire.
I
and then I
roasted
stole it.
you guys all regular season, and then Martin Truex did in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, I stole it from you in the regular season.
Still, I was
Right at the end.
Right at the end, yeah.
All right. Calling back to our picks for Nashville. Last but not least, Daniel Walker
Sick.
chose Bubba Wallace, getting him 10 points. Second place goes to me with Ty Gibbs getting me 24 points. But to the victor go the spoils. Norm Pelletier with Ryan Blaney gets him a total of 42 on the day, bringing our totals to 567. Oh, sorry, 557 for Norm, 502 for me, and 470 for Dan.
I hate it here.
Still within 100.
Yeah.
Bro, I am running the fuck out of people.
Yeah. Heading to the Irish Hills of Michigan. Dan, who are you picking?
I mean, we're all pretty much in agreement that this is going to be another Toyota show.
Sure.
I'm out of fucking Toyotas.
Pick
No,
Eric
you're not.
Jones. He looks quick this week.
I was thinking about it, and that's probably where I'm going to go because I don't trust the Fords worth of shit right now.
Is Eric Jones from Michigan?
I think so.
Is he the Michigan guy?
Well, I know Brad
Hocevar
and Hocevar are.
Brad Hocevar? Maybe it's
I
not
think
Eric
Jones might be.
Where's that Jones boy from?
Levi, enough. He's been very.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than after a Denny Hamlin win of having to know that Denny Hamlin won and having to deal with Levi.
Yeah, I know.
God, I don't trust any of the Fords. To be fair, I don't trust any of the fucking
be
Chevys
fair.
either. It's like, what do you do?
To be fair.
I want to just say Jones, but he's like hot or cold. Either he's there or
That
he's
Jones boy. He's fast, though.
not.
He's fast.
Dude, they had Darius Rucker banging the strings in the back of their bus this week, dude.
I thought you were
That's a
going somewhere
winning
else with that
combo.
statement.
What did he say?
What did he say?
What'd you think I was going to say?
Screw it. Give me Chase Elliott. I forgot I had him still.
Damn
Chase
it.
Elliott.
I was going to pick him if I was an idiot.
I don't care. I don't care anymore.
I had him highlighted like
there
all
is-
day up until recently.
There is shit that I'm throwing at the wall and hoping something sticks.
Something will stick for you, I think.
We've all
I
picked him, but
think.
Busher would have been the pick for this week.
Yes,
dude.
I know. And everybody, I was like
Yeah.
right where I went. I was like, fuck, I
He
picked
was,
him already.
he was my first choice, and then I looked at the average finishes, and I was like, damn it, should have picked Busher.
Mm.
But I used him up at Darlington for fucking nothing.
Yeah, I think when I picked him, he didn't give me shit either.
Oh, I am kind of torn here.
What blows me away is we still have almost half of the regular season left, and we're all like kind of scraping.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to decide. I'm considering Bubba.
Yeah, do that. It worked great.
Yeah. Well, I'm considering Bubba. I'm also considering the hometown here of Carson Hocevar. But I'm between three. I'm between Blaney, Bubba, and Hocevar.
I almost went
Pick
Blaney.
Hocevar. Fingers crossed he made some enemies this week.
I almost went Blaney, but I just don't trust the Penske's right now.
I know. And he hasn't had a great run at Michigan in a little while.
Yeah.
He's got the win, but his average finish is like late teens. Fuck. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
Brother.
Give me Bubba Walls.
Bubba Wild
The guy that hates random noises just made every random noise under the sun.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm going to start chewing gum into the mic just to
So-
get revenge.
I'm going to go with a guy who has been kind of on a little burner lately. And then I looked at his stats at Michigan, and hot damn, this kid's good there too. You know, Kyle's boy, Mr. Zane Smith.
Zane Smith has done both of us pretty well. I think he killed it for you at Daytona.
Sure did.
At his 2 starts at Michigan, 7th place both times.
I know
He's been running good.
he's
He's had
fast.
some speed. He's going to have a good qualifying draw this week if they actually get to qualify. If not, the metric's going to do him a solid as well.
Zane got Kyle 46 in the 500.
Yeah.
And then I picked him at Talladega and he got me 39.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty damn decent for.
Yeah.
And actually on the teardown today, I'm not surprised by this, but a little surprised at the same time for a guy that got like chewed up and spit out by the Spire deal.
Yep.
I mean, by the Trackhouse deal.
Yep.
Apparently there's a lot of eyeballs on
He's on everybody's
him. A
radar.
lot of radars for when
Well,
his,
look at
his
what he's-
contract's up at the end of next year.
Look at what he's been doing in the same car that Gragson and Gilliland are like. I forget they're even in the race half the
Yeah.
time.
Talk
Well,
about-
Zane, I mean, he was Corey Haim 3 years ago.
Yep.
Right.
And he kind of just sputtered out once he got to Cup, similar to his teammates. I mean, Noah specifically, Ty Gibbs, they all came around the same time, Josh Berry, and none of them have really done much in the Cup Series. Josh Berry has squeaked out, one win?
Yep.
So I think all of
Gibbs
those guys,
is the best
Zane,
one out of the group. Like,
Zane, I think, is definitely like coming to his own. Like he had a couple
yeah,
short, like hot finishes in the 71 car. Obviously Nashville.
He
got
was
that
very,
second
like,
place. Yeah.
had like a dip and then kind of recovered towards the end, and it was almost too
It's
late.
also the
and then
equipment.
same
Front
thing.
row is not consistent.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So,
But he's done
but yeah,
consistently.
I think he's a good pick this
impressive
week.
work.
He's obviously good at Michigan, and they're quick right now. So
Yeah.
I think track position is key. So I think he'll get a good qualifying run at Michigan and take me to.
Hey, we got
the
one of each
promised land.
manufacturer. I have a Bubba Wallace. Dan has Chase Elliott, and Norm has a Zane Smith. We'll see how it shakes out.
That's if Chase is in the race. After trying to kill Reddick last night.
Yeah, right. Right there.
No, that
at-
wasn't.
I know it wasn't
At
his fault.
the
I know, I'm
end.
kidding.
One of
Well,
each
he has a
manufacturer. Looking forward
history
to
of
it.
it. So.
Yeah.
All right, now we head into some people's favorite part of the show. Some people absolutely hate it. Some try to imitate it. Some try to duplicate it.
You don't have the mouse, do you?
I got to go get it. But no matter what, it is Norm's.
Fuck. I'm gonna make some enemies this week. Be prepared, boys. Starting off strong, the one Bush Light country song scheme guitar mountains looked really cool. Bush, they have some hit or miss special schemes. This one's really clean. A lot of them they kind of do too much. They kind of over clutterize it. That's a sick picture, actually. Yep. Going. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing. 12.
Oh my God! Look at this thing.
Spoiler alert. This isn't only scheme of the week, boys. This is probably scheme of the year.
this
This thing
got to
is
be in contention.
fucking perfect. Why it's running a week late? I get it. They didn't have advance last week, but they doubled down with the America.
This is so beautiful.
I don't fully understand what the wings thing is.
Don't care.
It might be part of some sort of marketing or a retro logo for advance.
Oh, it's so good.
But it's so good. The
It's the
yellow
right blue.
accents were super clean on it. No chrome numbers. By golly, it looks so good.
But it's kind of like a gold, not even a yellow.
I think my only complaint with this entire car is I think one of the stars is cut in half on the front fender. Like the hood
Oh,
wrap,
yeah, where the hood
white
is. Yep,
star is
I
kind
see
of
it.
cut in half. But I'm gonna let it slide.
But the Dark Horse fenders are very pointed, so
yeah,
you
it
might
could
just not see
definitely
it.
wrap underneath. 16. This team looked so good.
Spire Academy.
Spire
one.
Academy. No idea what they are. It's just funny that it's Spire. 16 looked really good.
Any other honorable
Yep.
mentions you want to touch
I'm
on?
gonna hurt some feelings right here. 23 Hardy scheme. You had it. It was in your hand. You had all the tools to make the perfect scheme. And you put the numbers on the wrong side of the fucking car. Why, with a scheme like this, are the numbers leaning the opposite way?
Yep.
You have the numbers. Take the passenger number, put it on the driver's side, take the driver's side number, put it on the passenger side. It follows the line of the scheme and doesn't look dumb as fuck. Like you look at the Wheeling 2 Xfinity car,
Yeah.
O'Reilly car. The number follows the stripe.
Mm-hmm.
Looks perfect. It's not like their number only leans right, so it works on one side, doesn't work on the other side. They have the tools, but they chose, this is probably on their template, that the number has to look the same on every single car, and it looks dumb. Also, the Hardee's logo could be moved up a little bit, but I mean, this could have looked 100 times better. It's cool. I like the effort, but the number,
Wasn't there.
It's an easy fix.
Yeah.
33 looks great. I love that number.
Yeah.
There was one or two other ones I wanted to point out. 42 looked really cool. I think it was like some sort of retro
Peanut butter one.
PB Blaster, whatever the fuck that sponsor is. PB Fire Hydrant. 47. This is a Kyle Busch throwback. I don't know why they didn't run the NOS scheme that he literally won at Nashville in.
Yep.
Seems like that would have been a layup. I don't love that scheme, but I like that it's a Kyle Busch throwback. Jacob scheme, perfect. 60 is trash. They
Yeah, that's
lost so much
so
aura
boring.
with the Celsius cars. 67 still terrible. 71 looked hot. Carson. Supposedly, he said during his post race, this is the last Chili's race of the year.
Wow, really?
They
Already?
really
Yeah,
front-loaded
front-loaded
Chili's.
big time.
I
Yeah.
like this Tootsie's car.
Yeah,
I thought it looked
so,
really hot.
This
with
is the one I wanted to point out.
I bet that'll change if and when they make the chase.
Yep.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's weird. It seemed like that was like pretty much a primary. You don't see game bridge on their cars at all.
No.
So he might have some game bridge on the second
Yeah.
half. Tootsie's cars, I have This is by far the best Tootsie scheme I think we've seen. I have a couple complaints with it. One, the hood is just like purple and then it just ends. They could have easily matched it with flames to separate the purple from the black.
Yeah.
Lazy. And then on the trunk, there's reverse flames. I hate reverse flames. Otherwise, it's the best Tootsie scheme we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Looks a lot better than the pink one that poor Suarez was always in. And I think Ross had like that brick one.
Yep.
That was like super hard to read anything on it because it was all fake neons.
Yes.
This scheme, super cool, but a couple little things on it that are just could have been executed a little better. And I think would have looked way cooler.
So the scheme of the week is
The 12 car. And that's going to be contender for the year.
easily. And that is your norms.
Scheme of the week.
Hot.
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 I love it. All right. Thank you for that, Norm, as always. Any other callbacks you guys got? Have anything else you want to mention before we get right into the news?
I don't think so.
Cool. Let's hit it. I still love that sound. It's so good.
Yeah, that was a great
I think that might be the best one on the board.
one. No, it's not.
Which one's?
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, Suarez needs to win more.
True.
True. All right, 2311 in the news. We got a couple bits of news there. We're going to start out with the weird one. Ivana Howell, a business ops team member, was suspended indefinitely following a assault with a deadly weapon charge after running a man over with a golf
Yeah,
cart.
she apparently ran a 77-year-old man over in Charlotte during the 600 weekend and promptly got arrested for it.
And like, sounds like continued to keep driving. Or
I didn't
something?
really hear the whole story. I just saw
I didn't think we were going to have to talk about it on the show, so I didn't look too much
Yeah, I
into
didn't
it.
research it, and I wasn't going to do any more than just mention it.
all I
because
know
it's
is that
wild.
it definitely came from the
Fuck her,
track.
put her in jail forever.
She
I don't
definitely
care. I
came
don't-
from
Yeah.
the track because she still had her 2311 hoodie on
Yeah.
in the mugshot.
Mugshot
so
with the hoodie on. That's
that was
not good look.
wild.
Not a good look. But the more important 2311 news, the news that everybody knew was coming, but we officially know now that Corey Heim will be full-time in
Really?
the 2311 camp come 2027.
First I've heard of it.
Honestly, hate it for Riley because the kid's actually doing really good right now.
Yeah.
He's picked it up a lot, so he's packing that resume
I know they already
right
said
now with that wallet.
I know they already said it's going to be the 35. Major fuck up.
They said
67.
it's not confirmed. They just had to attach a number
Oh,
to
okay.
it because he's getting in that charter next
Gotcha.
year.
Right.
That they said the number's still undetermined. They had a joke about it during the press release.
Please give
that
me the
both-
continuity.
Corey Heim and Reddick want the 11. But yeah, it either needs to be the 01 or the 67 so that the numbers work. 'Cause
Ooh,
cur-
I want to be cool.
Currently they have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be the right way to do it. Or 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5.
Hate
Oh,
it.
that's good.
I
Yeah.
think they just need to. I already equate him with the 67.
Yeah.
He did say something interesting. Corey Heim did when they were talking about the numbers. He said he personally wants 25, but that shit's locked up tight.
Hendrick's still sitting on that one?
So Hendrick is
Oh,
not
are
letting
they
the
really?
25 go.
Yeah, I didn't even think they. I didn't
So
think they
I'm
were
curious if when Bowman eventually leaves, if they get rid of the 48. Like I
Oh.
think I said it when it first happened. I think he should have stayed in the 88 and the 48 should have retired with Jimmy.
yeah, I
still.
agree.
I agree.
I think like the same thing with the 24 and Gordon. Like they were quick to give the 24 to Chase, and then a year later they were like, "You actually want the 9? We'll give you the 9." And then the 24 kind of lost its meaning a little bit.
Yep.
Because it was supposed to go from Jeff Gordon, the generational talent, to Chase, the next generational talent, and then 48 was strictly a sponsorship deal. Ally wanted the 48,
Right,
for their branding and their continuity and the pop factor of that. But I much preferred Bowman in the 88.
Agreed.
So I'm wondering if they might finally get rid of the 48.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised because they just have so much merch and sales.
That was the
Yeah.
last time
stuff
they even
with
ran the
48.
25. Casey Mears,
Nadu?
Nadu.
What was that, 03?
It's been a long fucking time.
Chase ran it part-time.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
The year before he went full-time in Cup, he ran a couple races in the 25.
I
and
don't
Apple
remember
Cup.
that at all. That was
But
kind
Hendrick
of
can also only do so much.
yeah.
If
Yeah.
people apply for it,
I-
they could battle it because they don't own it.
48's technically their newest number.
Yeah.
other than the 9, but the 9's currently Chase's number. So I could see them getting rid of the 48 to bring back the 25, and that's Kyle Larson and his protege.
Yeah.
They're both tied
Like if-
together with those numbers.
Obviously, NASCAR is going to like let them do what they, because it's like, this has been your number forever. But if somebody presses it,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
the
don't-
person doing the pressing has a leg to stand on because the team doesn't own the number.
I think the timing of it for 2311 is just, it's off by a year or two, because I really think the 11 goes there.
Yeah.
It only makes sense that Denny would take the 11 with him.
Yeah.
That was him and JD's number.
Yep.
It has no affiliation to Joe Gibbs other than that. I really think when Denny leaves, the 11 is going to go to his team. So does Corey Heim run a year or two with the 67 or the 35,
And then switch
and
to
then
the
they
11,
take the 11 and put it on that team?
which is great because
And then
he was
it's
the
Denny's,
11.
it's
Yeah.
Denny's number and Jordan's 2 numbers.
Yeah, I could see
And
that.
it's the name of the team.
Yeah. Because
Yep.
we've talked about, I mean, obviously things
Kind of
might have
important.
changed now with the passing of Kyle Busch, but 18 is a Joe Gibbs Racing number.
It's literally the number they started with in 1993 with Dale Jarrett.
Like, that was another thing. Well, like, that would have made more sense to bring the 18 back for Chase Briscoe, but did Bass Pro Shops want to keep the 19? It's weird. Numbers and shit is so weird in NASCAR.
Yep.
Because sponsorship, it's attached to the brand. It like it used to be when you have a team with minimum sponsors where that sponsorship takes ownership of the car almost. They have some say in it, like Allied does, like Bass Pro Shops does. So, but yeah, I prefer the 67 for Heim next year.
I would
It's
prefer
not
the
a
11.
sexy number by any means. It's like borderline one of the lamest
For me,
numbers out there.
it's the continuity though, like you said, the 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6, 7. Like
exactly.
I just that needs.
I love
I love
continuity
that
with
same.
teams, especially with 3-car teams.
Right, like
so we'll see.
Trackhouse, when they started, they had 1 and they had 99.
Yep.
They had both ends of the
I
spectrum.
love that.
100%. So yeah, we'll see. That's what I got there. Ram free agency in the news because we learned that Connor Daly will be driving the 25 truck at IRP.
Sick.
Love that. Don't love IRP for Connor.
Don't love IRP, but
Although
love,
Connor does not, he's like a Sheldon Creed or like a Robbie Gordon, like those kind of guys where they're just like, does it have keys? No. Can I still turn it on? Or I'm driving it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like
it's also
he doesn't care.
also his home race.
Yeah.
He's from Indiana, so you know.
But he will literally race and drive anything that you put him behind. I love Connor. He's such a cool dude.
He really is.
Seems it.
I love Ram. Send me a Rumblebee. So yeah, I was super excited when that dropped. I was like, he was one of the names on my short list of guys I want to see in that Ram.
Speaking of guys in trucks, we learned from Nice Motorsports that Cletus will be in the 4 truck for Michigan this upcoming weekend.
And that scheme is a lot to take in.
That's a
That is
lot.
a lot.
That is a
going
lot
on.
of scheme.
Yeah.
There's
Very cool scheme. Nice, they have a reputation for having really cool paint schemes. But God, there's a lot going on in that.
There
series.
is busy schemes, and then there's that scheme.
Yeah. Really leaning into his brand and idea,
Yeah.
which is fine. But yeah, a lot going on there. That's for sure. Uh,
one of 2 races. He's also racing Talladega for
Correct.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, we already knew that one.
Yeah.
That one we knew.
That
just
is
the new one.
sponsored TBD, I believe.
No, that had the blue scheme. They released a rendering for that
The
one.
Blue Hog
Yeah.
Oh,
barbecue.
correct.
Yeah.
That's Blues Hog. Yep.
Last but not least, that I have not really news per se, but kind of surprising coming out of kind of the media scrums over the weekend that Allgaier was, as he said, 105% retiring.
Yep.
Had even purchased a new house in Illinois. But he said, and I quote, "I'm having so much fun this year. There is a higher likelihood you'll see me next year than you won't." I'll say that.
Pretty sure in that interview too, he said his wife was giving him shit.
Yeah.
She was like, "What are you talking about? You're not done."
Yeah.
Like
I think probably winning the championship last year finally.
2 years ago.
Oh, I thought that was last. Oh, yeah, you're
Jesse
right. 2
Love was
years
last
ago.
year.
Losing the championship last year in devastating fashion. No, maybe losing Pullman, kind of not needing to go through that stress again.
Yeah.
May have kind of teetered him on that edge. But I think as soon as like the playoffs got taken out and the chase got brought back, there was probably like, "Hey, bud, you're gonna lock this shit up in like
Well,
August."
when the chase
Right.
comes back, and then you start the year We're now halfway through the regular season, and he's, 188 points up, I think I saw.
I believe that is the correct number, but
Yeah,
it's
my-
pretty
my
dang
poor
close.
boy Shelley, dude.
179. You're so
Why
far
did I remember
off, Dan.
188? But still, regardless,
you're,
he's got
you're
like
9
That's
points
probably
away.
Reddick's current lead.
no, he's only like $120.
You know how much you're
something.
off by? Less than 5%.
Yeah. So the fact that we're at this point of the season and he's got, what is that, a 3-race lead?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, I mean, yes, it gets reset for the chase, but he's like, some of the stats from him this year, and the reason why he's having so much fun is because he's finished top fucking 10 in every stage, and he's won fucking half the stages.
If he didn't show up and Jesse Love won the next 3, they'd be like tied.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
And
like,
Jesse Love would have to double his career winnings.
bro, of course you're having fun. Look at the year you're putting together.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So I thought that was interesting. I thought it was fun to
It
bring
is
up.
kind
But
of, I was thinking about that actually. It's funny to look at the parallels between Cup and Xfinity.
Yeah.
Even though I know Reddick is leading the points, you bring the chase back, and the two old guys really start to shine. Because I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, every weekend we show up outside of road courses, and it's like, who's going to beat Denny this week? Because he's even if he doesn't win, he's in the conversation every fucking
the
week.
fact that Reddick has twice as many wins as him and he's less than 100 points behind is insane.
He's a little more. I think thought he was 100.
97.
Maybe that's from before the race. I thought it was
Pre-race.
122.
Just look at-
Yeah.
Joe Gibbs, Toyotas in general. They are, I think I saw a stat. C. Bell hasn't finished outside the top 5 since like Bristol.
Yeah.
Like Toyotas are just insane right now in
Yeah.
the Cup Series. But Justin, I'm glad he's staying. I've personally never had a huge attachment to him like a lot of other people have. I love Junior. I love Junior Motorsports. But Justin, we're just used to him being the gatekeeper.
Yep.
Like you need to, he's the litmus test for if you're Cup ready or not.
He's the final boss.
Yeah.
He's the
Like,
video game final
He's
boss.
Koopa.
Like
Yeah.
all the guys that are going up to Cup or looking to go up to Cup, it's like you got to beat this guy a lot. Like Connor Zilic won 10 times last year. I think he was only in the car for half of them, but he still won 10 times. That's enough. All right, you beat him enough times, you can move on. Like Jesse Love, you won the championship, but you haven't beat him enough times.
Yep.
You gotta stack some more trophies and really take him to the woodshed a couple more
Yeah.
times before you can move on.
Toyota,
Like he's literally just if you can beat him, you can go.
to your point, Toyota has 8 wins, Chevy has 5, and Ford has 1.
Woof.
Yuck.
Honestly, Chevy having 5 is even a surprise to me.
Thanks, SVG, I guess.
But I mean, if you look at like laps led, it's not even close.
I think Larson's got a decent amount of laps led because Larson's had a lot of races where he's middle of the race, he's good. Or
Yeah.
like first stage or second stage, he's like running away with it. And you're like, perfect, here we go. And then, I mean, we'll get into it later. But like last night, I'm watching the race. Halfway through the race, or a third of the way through the race, I'm looking and it's like, all right, Larson's up there, Blaney's up there. It's not a Toyota show. This is sick. And then I fall asleep with 90 laps to go, and I wake up on the white flag lap, and it's 3 Toyotas beating the piss out of each other for the win. I'm like, come on!
Yeah, exactly.
I was so mad.
But that's all I got for news. Any other bits you guys want to touch on, or shall we head on down to Nashville?
I'm trying to think. Not really news. If you have a chance, go check out. I can't think it came out last week. The Cletus video where he has them drive the drag car, where he has them drive Ruby.
Yeah.
Holy shit! It is so funny getting to see.
Who's driving it?
Jesse Love races
Nice.
in it, and he is horrified. Like I've never seen a driver of like a professional race car driver get in a car, dude. His eyes are the size of dinner plates. He's like, well, what button do I hit? What if this happens? What if this happens? And Cletus is like, he has to tell him everything, right? And he's like, so if you get to a point and the throttle hangs, what you got to do, and Jesse's just like,
If it does what?
if it does what? And he's like, it's not going to, but I have to tell you in case it does. And then you can tell it's in his head. He's like, what do you mean? So they have Jesse Love.
So the guys who got to drive, Jesse, Connor, Hocevar, and Danny
No,
Stockman.
Hocevar didn't get to drive it. It started raining.
I thought he did.
It started raining as soon as he pulled up to the staging lanes.
They had also
Stockman.
McDowell. Yeah, I said that. They had
Oh.
McDowell, Stenhouse, and Ty Dillon there as well. It rained and they all ended up drifting around the parking lot
Nice.
in the most heavily populated telephone pole area I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, yeah.
And they took 5 guys with 90% of them don't have any drifting experience, except for McJesus, who
McDowell.
apparently has been drifting for 20 years and was just smooth with it.
McDowell is lean, that
Really?
he's in the
dude.
Cadillac. That's
the
the
aura
black
this
wing.
dude gives off.
He's in
you'd
the
want to put a baby in.
Yeah,
it.
that's Cletus's. That's Cletus's black.
Jesus?
Yeah, that's
Hell
Cletus's
yeah.
black
Mc-
wing, right?
Yeah,
He's-
McDowell, dude.
Dude, I'm not
never
even kidding.
seen him sexier.
He's not even kidding you. He's leaned back. He's not even like sitting up like you would think of somebody
Up on the
drifting.
wheel, yeah.
He's looks like he's cruising the boulevard. One hand on the wheel. It's wet. It's wet out because it's raining. But he's got the thing kicked sideways. Who was in the back? It was Hocevar, Ty Dillon, and I think Zilich
yeah,
were in the back seat, and Cletus was in the passenger seat.
They're 5 deep in
They're
this thing.
5
Yeah.
deep in this black wing. And dude, I'm not even kidding you. He is just like lowrider should be playing. He's just one hand
he just whipped a
waggling it.
360 just to flex on him.
waggling it back and forth.
Wow.
He spins it out, does like a rollback by a pole, and Carson or Hocevar's in the back, and he's kind of not shit talking him, but he's like, I didn't know McDowell had this in him. He's like, boy, I've been whipping CTSV since before you were born. With one hand
He
on the
posted,
wheel.
McDowell posted a picture on Twitter of him in what years were the original CTSVs from, like 03, 05, that area.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
And he's in a professional drift car whipping one back then.
That's all. He's actually telling the truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, dude,
That's
it was
incredible.
so goddamn
Oh,
funny.
dude.
It's on
McDowell-
Cletus's page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
McDowell, he's kind of gotten a little bit louder the past couple of weeks because I think people were kind of talking about him maybe losing his ride.
Did you see his pre-race thing
Me
about
one-
him being an alpha?
Yeah.
I was like, brother.
And he's kind of been like, all right, I've been quiet long enough. And he started voicing his opinion again. I'm like, damn, dude, McDowell, you're fucking cool.
I've
dude.
been singing his praises for years
think
on the
it's-
I've
show,
always
though.
liked him.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
like him too. Yeah.
I was a Michael Waltrip Racing fan, so he was the big deal coming up.
Yeah.
Before they shut down.
I think it's too.
so. I've always liked him, but he's just quiet.
Yeah.
You know, super religious, big family guy, so not super outspoken.
He's low key funny.
And dude, he
We-
just like pulled out his cool dad card, and he's just like, "Damn, dude, McDowell, you're fucking awesome."
We experienced it firsthand at Coda when we went to
Yeah.
that pre-race
Trackside
thing.
Live.
We went to the trackside thing, and he comes up, and he's just talking with. I think Brad was up there and a couple
Yeah.
other guys. He's just telling all these stories, and I'm pretty sure at one point me and Kyle looked at each other like, "When did McDowell get this fucking funny?" Like
Yo, he was a riot.
he was a riot.
He was arguably the best one
Yeah.
on trackside left.
but I think it's 2 separate videos. The drag racing one is one, and then I think they did the other one after with
Yeah.
the drifting.
Well, I'm
The-
watching the
they're
drifting one.
actually really funny. Like the drag racing one is funny because, like I said, Jesse Love looks horrified. Connor Zilich is, I swear to God, you could put that kid in a fucking speedboat and he'd probably win a race. Like it's ridiculous.
Jesse Love though, super panicky, super timid. Dude was clean in the drift car.
He was. Oh, was I didn't get to
Oh,
watch the drift video.
car. I think McDowell. I think was a little bit showboaty, so he spun out a couple too many times because he was just having fun. Jesse Love locked in,
Yeah,
and he was legitimately like, "Oh, you're just a driver." Like even Zilich was like spinning out here and there.
Yeah.
Ricky was spinning out. Dirt guy Hocevar, I think, looked like a fucking baby giraffe
giraffe.
on ice.
Yeah.
But Love was actually like really good, and it's just like you can just tell like he's like a super like kind of shy, kind of shaky kid. But the second you put a helmet on him, he's just like, "I am the Stig."
like the start of the drag racing video, they're like, you can tell he's nervous. And Stockman, who has kind of come into his own with being with Cletus now with the Downforce Danny brand and the put him on the dash stickers and all that stuff. And they're talking back and forth, and they're like, well, who should go first? And they're Stockman's like, no, Jesse should go first. And Jesse's just sitting in the trailer and he's like, me? Like,
Yeah.
what? You know,
Yeah,
it's
Stockman's
so funny.
a riot.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
so
is.
if you get
he's,
a chance,
he's that
check it
old
out.
school. He's definitely like what you expect out of RCR, just like crazy old school redneck guy. He's super fun.
Also, let me know. Maybe Jim's Rims will sponsor a car too.
oh, there you go.
Uh,
Run us some. Oh, well, that doesn't help if Jim's rims needs to be on it.
combo deal.
Yeah,
No, Loose is Fast podcast presented by Jim's Rims on the side of Brad Perez's car.
there you go.
If you want pricing, let us know.
Yeah, pay us a lot more. We'll get on the hoodie.
Text-
Bigger
text
logo
Dan.
for old Jim's Rims.
No, text Kyle. I don't want you to text me.
Jim's Rims.
Okay. All right, let's keep digging.
Ah, my brake rotors. Ah!
Kaboom! All right. Just outside of Nashville, right across the street from Broadway,
Literally
We
only
had-
an hour away.
we had the Allegiance 200,
Decent.
the Sports Illustrated Resorts 250,
Okay.
Not nearly enough chicks in bikinis.
and the Cracker Barrel 400.
Perfect.
Classic.
No notes.
Yeah, triple header weekend. Once again, we are affected by rain. Remember that time that we didn't have a rain affected season?
Nope.
Well, that is gone.
Yeah, we should have done the rain bed again this year.
Yeah, we could have done that. Yeah, we're more practices and qualifying getting rained out and canceled and metrics and whatever, but it is what it is.
I like
nonetheless.
what they're doing right now, though, the last 2 weeks, where they're quick to cancel qualifying, but they're really trying to get some sort of practice in.
Yeah,
I
I
do enjoy
appreciate
that.
that.
I feel like in the last couple of years, they've been quick. Obviously, the weather's dependent on that, but if they have a window, they're like, all right, screw qualifying, we'll go by the metric, but you get extra practice, or we're going to do one big group of 40-minute practice. Instead of, I feel like in the last handful of years, they're just like, well, practice and qualifying is canceled. Sorry about your luck.
Yeah.
You know, I like what they're doing this year because they did it last week for the 600. They did it again this week for, I think, both Xfinity or both O'Reilly and Cup had one practice, but qualifying was jacked up.
I think the racing all weekend for the most part was solid racing. You know, we
Nashville
had
is
some
so-
good stuff.
Nashville is such a strange track. Just
It
'cause
is.
it's like, it's not intermediate, but it's not a short track, but it's hard on brakes, and then the concrete and
It's named a super speedway.
it's not a super speedway. The aero is important, but then you're blowing brake rotors. Brakes are fucking a billion degrees for no goddamn. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's such
It's
a
got, like-
weird racetrack.
It's at like Gateway and Phoenix level of brake,
Yes.
Dover level of slippery with the concrete, but
And then mile and a half aero with a short track with the low downforce, high horsepower
mile and a
package.
quarter, yeah, with high horsepower. So like it was a good recipe for some pretty solid racing. I mean, in the truck race, kind of the Lane Riggs show, you know, good for him getting another win, 2 in a row there for him. But you know, not without some adversity. Roger Carruth led 40 plus or so laps, and it was a good battle between the two of them to wrap that race up, I think.
I didn't know it was on. I fell asleep at like 10 o'clock. I heard that obviously they were in a rain delay. I fell asleep, woke up in bed at 1:30 in the morning, and my Discord was still going off of people talking about the race. And I was like, what? And I flipped on the race on my phone, and there was 6 laps to go at 1:30 in the morning.
Super late. Last restart was 15, 16 to go, give or take. Lane Riggs had put on a show most of the day, but he was mired back in like the 5th or 6th row, and put on a pretty decent show those last 15 laps and battled with Raja. Raja was, I believe, on older tires,
was,
so
yep.
couldn't hold him off and did the best he could, make that truck as wide as he could. But Lane Riggs ultimately took the victory. and
Yeah,
the
I mean,
checkered flag.
last lap pass, everyone kind of was pulling for Raja there. It would have been cool to see the 7 truck win again.
Yeah.
And Raja behind the wheel. Obviously, everyone likes a Raja win, but it was Lane's race.
Yeah.
And he really worked to get back through the traffic. That final run, dude, it was freaking cool watching him. I mean, the 7 and the 38 pulled out to like a 4-second lead.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It was pretty good lead. In the 34 truck, dude, just reeled him in.
Yeah.
Had some trouble passing his teammate, but then Raja, I think he just got on the outside of him on like the last lap. And it was a cool showing for him. So cool for Lane.
100%. Stage 1, stage 2, fastest lap, and the victor. A lot of points for the old Lane Riggs. He now sits atop the standings with a 37-point lead over Caden Honeycutt.
Yeah, he's kind of taken the Corey Heim role. Like he's been getting good the past couple of years, and now it's like, okay, he's now the guy you got to get through.
Yep. Honeycutt didn't have the day that they wanted, obviously, so the points lead goes to him. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the truck race. Sports Illustrated 250, the old Ofinity race. The Allgaier show.
Pretty much a snoozer.
I mean,
to
all
be
guy
honest.
are on concrete. The book's been written.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, Jesse Love controlled the race for most of it. They had that wheel issue.
Yeah, he had a loose wheel, I guess, and I think it mucked the studs up. So then he came in, they put a new set of tires. Next pit stop comes in, he goes back out, he's complaining that it feels like the wheel's about to fall off. So he has to make not an unscheduled stop. It was just really early for the pit cycle. Like they came in as soon as the fuel window opened.
I mean, he lost his lead.
He had lost the lead. He comes down pit road, and then they end up making like a damn near 45-second pit stop because they had to put basically spacers on the wheels because the threads were so jacked up that I guess they had to space it out and find clean stud.
Jesus.
It was a
Yeah,
mess.
it was a disaster.
I
He led the
wanna
race
see-
high 87.
I'm honestly surprised spacers are allowed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like with
Yeah.
how strict they are about anything you do to any of the top 3 level cars.
I think it's
Just
a
be like,
safety part.
I'm just putting a 20 mil spacer on this.
I bet
thing.
you it's not enough probably to make a difference. It's probably at
Like a
most
3 mil
like
shim.
it's probably like a 5 mil at most.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I'm sure if they put a 20 mil fucking spacer on there, it would make a difference. But
Go some adapters, 5x114.
yeah, come out with a single lug wheel. What the hell?
Why did they come out with saw blades on it?
Is it a Mark IV? What is that?
But
Does
yeah.
he have Alfreds on that?
Oh, nice. That's a reference. Allgaier gets his 4th victory of the year, 32nd of his career.
That's
and
what is-
continuing the Junior Motorsports top 10 streak. They are, I believe, only 5 or 6 away from Roush.
That's what his third guitar, because he said that both his kids have one, so he might actually get to keep this one.
Yeah, right. Yep, his 3rd at Nashville.
Yeah. Also, Cletus was in the race.
I was going to go there next. Yep.
Didn't do anything too crazy.
he
Had a
spun
couple
twice.
mistakes.
One time was coming on pit roads. I don't blame him. This is a very hard pit road to get on if you watch practice and
I
qualifying.
mean, it's a hard track to race in the first
if
place.
you
Yes.
watched,
Which they sounds like they're doing on purpose.
I think they are. I think they're
which
throwing
is,
them in
I
the
think
fire.
very smart.
But
Well,
Give him-
send him to the Wolves kind of
Yeah,
thing?
kind of like because he could get into an RCR car at Talladega or Daytona, qualify fucking 7th, and be in the Hornet's Nest. But you send him to all these tough to learn tracks that are good chance he's going to bring the car back in one piece, but learn a bunch.
yeah,
And he's
Force
gonna,
him to learn hard car control.
like you could, send him to a short track. Yeah, he's going to fucking destroy the car or get wrecked on lap 30 and learn nothing. And it just costs him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
You send him out to Rockingham or Nashville. It's really tough, but the chances him totaling the car are lower.
Yep.
And you're not just sending him blind to a super speedway. So I really like it. He
and I
didn't
like that
have-
they're sending him to Michigan for the same kind of reasons because it's a super fast track,
Right.
but you have to drive.
right.
It's not
Unfortunately,
just
no-
hold a wheel
Yeah.
and call it a day.
No
Yeah.
O'Reillys, but he is in the truck again.
Yeah, but it's a good learning
kinda
experience
redeem
for the same
himself.
reasons.
I still don't know about that Nice deal. I didn't love it at Daytona. I think it was really kind of half-assed
Yep.
the way they threw him in that truck. Saturday in the O'Reilly race, he didn't have on all his ARCA races. He has Kevin Hamlin on the spotter stand, who's Bowman's spotter, who works really well with Cletus. He's a really good teacher, really good communicator, really like talking to him every single lap. Hey, do this, do that. This was good. This was bad.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have that in the O'Reilly series because Kevin Hamlin does, I believe, Sam Mayer on Saturdays. So he ended up having Mike Dillon,
Yeah, I saw that.
the Austin and Ty's dad, who honestly fucking fantastic on the roof. He sounds like if you ever played NASCAR Racing 2003, you had a really rednecky sounding spotter in NASCAR Racing 2003. Mike Dillon, just like the most southern accent. All right, now get up there, get up close to the wall. Oh, you were too hot into that corner. You got to slow it down, enter turn 3. And he was honestly fantastic. Obviously, he's taught his 2 kids mostly the wrong stuff, but he taught them. He's had experience.
They're still around.
Bringing kids up prematurely to the Cup Series. Honestly, I think it was a really good fit for him. They're really good. His issue getting onto pit road, I think he's putting it in neutral or like clutching in, coming to pit road, and then clutching out as soon as he gets to the line.
He got wheel hop like it was a road course.
Because I think he clutched in to slow down. Instead of downshifting to use the engine to slow you down on the pit road, I legitimately think he just clutched in until he got to the yellow line and then let the clutch out.
Yeah.
And I think it locked the rear tires up when he did that.
You could hear it on the in car coming to pit road. It was like wheel hop. It was like watching somebody go into turn 1 at Watkins Glen. Like he just skipped the back tires and spun out. I didn't even see what happened on the first one. I think he just spun
he
it
fell
on
off
his own,
the
right?
jack.
No, I meant
off
his
the
spin.
first cut. Yeah, he was battling the 42 for the Lucky Dog, and I think the 42 kind of pinched him into 3. And
Yeah.
then Cletus drifted up into him and kind of spun on his own, which they ended up. I watched some of the Cletus's YouTube video. They like fucked the splitter up when he
Yep.
spun onto the apron, so they had to fix that. He fell off the jack on one of the pit stalls. Putting it in gear, and the car kind of lunged off the jack. So that's where the penalty came from originally. So still all learning experience. He's not affecting really anybody else's races. He's not wrecking the cars. So it's all positives. I think RCR is having a blast with him. He's learning a lot. He's learning quickly. Dale Jr. has said it as well. So good race for Cletus. Excited to see what he does in the truck this week.
100%. 100%. The old Cracker Barrel 400.
Can we
Go to Cracker Barrel.
not
Yeah, I want to.
do Sunday night races.
Especially when it gets
So
pushed an extra hour.
fucking
And it's
dumb.
And I don't even
long
know if you
race.
have looked at the schedule. Me and Norm were looking at it before you got here. We have 3 Sunday night races in a row coming
3 in
up.
a row?
Chicagoland is at 6 p.m. on Sunday. Obviously, that's Central Time, so it'll be still a day race, but that is at 6 p.m. on a Sunday. The weekend after that is Atlanta, which is 7 p.m. on a Sunday. The week after that is North Wilkesboro, which is 7 p.m. on a Sunday.
What are we doing?
3 in a fucking row.
Why?
And the weeks before that are late too, but that's because they're West Coast races. You've got Sonoma and San Diego are both like 4 in the afternoon on a Sunday because obviously West Coast.
Yeah, 4 and 3:30.
That makes sense. I have no gripe there. But why the fuck is North Wilkesboro at 7 p.m. on a fucking Sunday night? That is, are you kidding me? North Wilkesboro? That screams Saturday night short track racing.
I don't get it.
3 of those in a fucking row. I'm sure I speak for most of the people.
And then there's 2 off, and then there's another one.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a Saturday, Richmond.
it's a Saturday. Yeah, Richmond and Bristol are both Saturday
Saturday's
night.
fine.
Dude, Saturday night is perfectly fine because you know why? I can stay up till 12:30 at night and not give a shit because it's Saturday night. I know Gluck said it on the teardown today, and I had this thought. I saw somebody else say it last night too. NASCAR, you're, like it or not, a good chunk of your fans, the demographic of your fans, are blue-collar type workers.
Oh, the vast majority.
The vast majority of your fan base is mechanics, truck drivers, plumbers, construction guys. Yes, you have plenty of people that work in offices and shit, but they have to get up early too.
It's still the people that are work 9 to 5.
Even 9 to 5, but a lot of the people that are fans of your sport, I'm going to use myself as an example. My alarm went off at 4:45 this morning.
Yeah.
That race did not get over until 12:30 last night.
I mean, you're missing the big one.
Even-
kids
Kids
on
Yes.
school night aren't staying up until 12:30 to watch a
even
race.
without the rain delay, let's get rid of the rain delay. Let's say weather was perfect last night. There's no rain delay. That race is still not getting over until 11:30 on a Sunday.
Yeah, no way.
That is
So
asinine.
I totally understand the primetime Sunday thing.
I think they're trying to
So-
emulate Sunday Night Football numbers.
I totally understand the Sunday night thing. You know, it's the summer. People are out doing shit. You want to catch people when they're home, done for the day, whatever. That should be 5.
I mean, it's not summer yet. Kids are still in school.
Now, I will
Once
say,
Memorial
Yeah.
Day hits, that's what they consider it summer. If you want to do that and attack that time slot,
Yeah.
I totally understand. It should not be a 7 o'clock start. It should be a 5:30 start.
should also not be a 400-mile race.
Either way,
Either way. But
5 to 5:30
I'm fine, yeah.
gives you that. It's that dinner time because you want people. They're trying to catch people at dinner time.
yes.
5:30 tops. 7, you put yourself in a box because this happens. You get delayed by even an hour. Then it's way after midnight. No one's watching. Or people fall
I
asleep.
wish we could see the numbers of the drop-off after like 11 p.m.
It's probably no drop off because everyone fell asleep with the TV
I did.
on.
That's what I did. I woke up and
Same.
I woke up at 12:30 to watch and I think Adam Alexander woke me up yelling about the last lap, and I was like, huh? And
Yeah.
as my eyes came into focus, it was the last lap, and I was like,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
But I don't understand. We never did this when we were growing up. The only Sunday night races were the Coke 600 and the Southern 500. Why? Holiday weekends. We have Monday off.
Mhm.
That is the only time a Sunday night race is acceptable. Why can't we run these on Saturday night? And you still get that prime time viewing slot. You know, I honestly, I hate it because there's obviously a massive part of me that hates this Sunday night race as I'm voicing my opinion right now. I also love it though, because I was able to do a bunch of shit yesterday, and it wasn't like, oh, I can't look at my phone because I'll get the race spoiled
Right.
and I got to watch it later. It was nice to be able to go enjoy my Sunday and do a bunch of shit.
Why
and
5:30
then-
would have been perfect.
Yep, I think 5:30, because then you're right. I got home, using myself as an example, we got home by like 3 o'clock, and now I'm like, well, now I got to kill 4 hours before the race starts.
Way too
You
late.
know,
Way too late.
I just think this trend of Sunday night races is ridiculous. And especially late Sunday night races, you are now boxing yourself in. You still would have got the race, if like you said, 5:30, the race would have started during the day, but you would have transitioned into night. You still would have been able to shoot fireworks off afterwards, all that stuff. I just do not understand this obsession with Sunday night races, and I hate it. And I think a good chunk of the fan base hates it because I saw a lot of
A
people,
lot of complaints. Yeah.
a lot of people tweeting this morning, people in our Discord, people on just talking about being absolutely exhausted this morning.
Yeah,
Even
it's
if you
too
didn't
much.
stay up and watch the whole race, you still stayed up probably past your bedtime. Even me, I'm up late all the time. I don't go to bed till 11:30 midnight, and I didn't make the end of the race.
Yeah,
so
so
I can only imagine
I agree.
there's more people like you who go to bed relatively earlier. I know you're usually a 9:30.
Yeah, I'm up at 5.
Yeah. So it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why I just wanted to say my piece on that and stop fucking doing it
All right.
because I am tired.
I can tell.
That's why I'm
That's
so
why
angry.
there was a 3-minute long rant
Yes.
about 7 o'clock.
Because I'm sleepy.
Yeah, getting into the race, holy jump to start.
Dude,
That wasn't even close.
Parker Kligerman said it the best. He goes, I think Denny started from
Whoa.
Tootsie's on Broadway.
Whoa.
Like, I don't want to listen to his show this week because I hate listening to his show after he wins because it's him and the Denny Bros jerking each other off. But I want to hear an explanation. All
Did
I
you
want to
see
know.
the Joe Gibbs Racing reel they put on Instagram? He's addressing the shop like they usually do. He's like, I don't know what I was doing there. I thought it was a good time to go.
Like,
he's not even close.
I would understand. What was it? Was that
Coach
Kansas?
was like, I didn't even see it, and I'm looking at the pylon. He's like, they forgot the 11. And when he went by the 2 laps, he's like, they forgot the 11. Little did I know that you're an idiot. Effectively,
What was it? Was it Kansas a couple years ago where he jumped, but it was like right at the line? It was like too close to call.
he pulled out a line. That one.
No, there was one where he controlled the restart. I forget where it was, but it was like
I feel like last year there was a big controversy.
it was last year or the year before Denny did this, but he like timed it almost perfectly. But it was the rift in the fan base. Like some people said he jumped, some people said he didn't.
Yeah, I vaguely.
So
remember.
I was kind of half paying attention to the race when this happened, and I saw Discord blow up, and I was like, "Well, what happened?" And I'm waiting for. I look up, and because I think I was on a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
I look up and I see that Denny is 18 car lengths in front of everybody, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
crossing the start finish.
So then they get the replay, and I'm like, "Dude, that was 4 car lengths
Not
early.
even close.
That was
Not even
like I don't know
close.
if maybe because I think the apron was painted after the pit entry with like a sponsor or something, and then there was a space, and then there was the restart zone. So I don't know if maybe he looked down, saw paint, and then went, "Oh, I must be in the zone."
Maybe.
And went.
Yeah,
But it was egregious. It was just a
it was funny.
It was just an absolute mind fart.
historic miscalculation.
Yes.
But despite that being sent to the back, he started on the pole based on the metric, gets sent to the back, and brings his number 11 Toyota back to the front, leading 57 laps and getting his 62nd victory of his career.
I knew middle of the race that we were in trouble because I think I had to have been start of stage 2, middle of stage 2. They had a wide shot, which thank you, Prime, for not zooming in on headlights. You can actually see what's going on. And all I saw was the blue and white car with a giant P on it in like 10th. And I was like,
He's coming.
He's coming. I don't like
And
this.
he wasn't the best. I think Bell was better.
I think so too.
They were kind of switching back and forth. Who was better on the short? Who was better on the long? Briscoe was silently there.
Dan's a pro short.
Honestly, all 4 of the Gibbs cars were good. Ty was right there the entire race. They made a bad pitch strategy at the end, and he lost a bunch of spots on a restart. But they were really good. I mean, it's Toyotas are Toyotas right now. It's you
They
can't
beat
compete with
Toyota
them.
win.
Larson led a bunch in the middle, but once
Yeah.
Toyotas figure out the strategy and got
Yep.
on the right one, they were untouchable.
A lot of brake rotor issues. A
Yeah.
lot of brake rotor issues.
We had Zilich blew one up. Chastain blew
Oh, we
one
got a
up.
car on the wall.
God
Jump
damn
scare.
it, Dale Jr.
And Dinger, unfortunately.
Dinger's was hard. That was
After a good
Yeah.
run, too.
he won. Dinger won stage 2 on some strategy, and then promptly blew the brake rotor up.
Yep.
Calling
They had
car
cheating
Spire
Yoders.
sponsorship, Trackhouse Rotors, apparently.
Yeah, Spinelli in the chat, them cheating Yoders. I have never found myself to be the person like I was never a Toyota hater because they're not American and them cheating Yoders. I'm getting there because I'm fucking tired of this shit.
I'm not because I drive a Toyota.
As a Chevy guy,
Yeah.
I'm like, I hate this. This is getting old.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also like, kudos give credit where credit's due. They're kicking ass, but like,
Right.
I'm tired of it.
It's funny for me because like I'm now on my 3rd Toyota truck in a row, and I love my trucks. I've loved all of my trucks. Absolutely love my
really
truck
love
now.
that tan one.
Yeah, I mean, it saved my life in theory.
I think he made love to it.
Probably a cooler at this point.
That taco is a burrito.
Yep. I
Um,
wonder what kind of can that became.
it's a couple cans. Uh, But I'm not like, I don't consider myself a Toyota person per
Yeah.
se. Like I could care less about all their sedans. Everyone's like, oh, the cool hatchbacks. I'm like, nah, whatever. That's fine. But yeah, they're putting on a goddamn show.
It's ridiculous. And they just have it.
And I appreciate how much they're putting into the sport too.
Yeah.
It feels like Ford's backing off too.
Well,
It
I think
feels
that's
weird.
what it is. I don't even know if that it's Toyota's doing something different, that they're doing good. I just think they've always been very consistent. And this year Ford is very meh, and Chevy's dealing with whatever they're dealing with their new body. So
the new
it's
body thing's understandable because that I expected the first half of the regular
Yeah.
season to be like kind of meh for them. I didn't expect to see like Byron finish 38th, 4th, 32nd, 7th,
even last night.
33rd, 5th.
Even last night at one point, Logano and Byron were decent in the first stage.
Right.
I was on Twitter in the second stage, and they said I forget who it was, might have been Matt Weaver, was saying that both Byron and Logano basically free fall. They both got super tight, and I look up and they're in like 33rd and 34th, and I'm like, whoa, what happened there? You know,
right?
It's just I don't even think Toyota is that good. They're good.
No, it's probably like a 2% better aero
Yes.
setup right now.
I just
And
think
that's all the difference it takes in the next gen.
Yeah,
Because the cars are so close. The Toyotas just have that little bit where they can pull out a line and
Yep.
pass.
Toyotas
And
have
no
a
one
little
else
bit
can
of an
do it.
advantage over the Chevy teams who are still trying to figure their body out, and the Ford teams who it doesn't even feel like Ford wants to be racing anymore. So that little bit of an advantage is enough for them to be completely belt to ass all year. I mean, every race, I feel like there's been times where we're like, oh, we're going to, like this week, we're making our race picks earlier in the show, and we're like, oh, we're going to Michigan, probably going to be a Toyota track. You can say that about every fucking track. It's not just the aero tracks. They're good at short tracks. They're good at 1.5 miles. They're good at plate tracks. They're good at everywhere.
Yeah.
Except road courses, because SVG drives a Chevy.
Right.
You can keep the Camry. I'd rather drive a Chevy.
Speaking of SVG, huh?
People are glazing the hell out of them. It's all metric.
Get to the norm button.
Yeah,
Keep going, Norm.
he's doing fine, but you got to think the two races where he's really looked good were the two races after he won the road course, which we knew he was gonna, and there hasn't been qualifying. So he's decent in points. He won the road course, obviously, so he got pumped up the metric. So he's starting inside the top 10 because of that, because there hasn't been qualifying. If he went out yesterday and qualified on pure speed, probably qualified 25th or whatever, he would have been stuck in 25th, like his teammates and like everybody else back there. But he's in clean air. Look at yesterday.
Norm's hot take of the week.
Zane Smith and Blaney were on the same strategy. Blaney was going full throttle in 5th gear, and Zane Smith was at 75% throttle. Blaney couldn't pass him because Zane Smith had clean air. SVG's just doing that in the front. He's improved, yes, but he's not like, oh my God, watch out, Kyle Larson. He's now going to be the king of Homestead. It's just he's lucking into the good starting positions because of the metric, and he's able to stay there.
While I agree with some of what you're saying, all I have to do is look at that battle with Larson and say he's getting a lot better at ovals, because
100%.
He's on older tires than Larson. Yes, clean air makes a difference, but they were side by side. Larson didn't get past him. SVG got back around him, fully cleared him, led a couple more laps. Then Larson finally got around him.
Yeah.
I was fully expecting that restart where Shane stayed out. Everybody behind him's got fresh tires. I was like, man, Shane's going to end up like 12th by the time this is over. And we're sitting here watching him door to door with Larson. And the only reason Larson got around him is because Larson fed Shane the fucking door.
Yep.
He fed him the door coming off of turn 2, and Shane had to lift. Now, I'm not saying he wouldn't have gotten around him eventually, but that was how.
That's what Larson does. He puts you in a place where
Yeah.
you have to lift or die.
Yeah. So
Then he does the same shit.
that battle alone showed me how strong he is at ovals now.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with what Norm's saying.
I agree with what Norm
and
said,
the fact
yeah.
that you get a better starting position, it snowballs and you stay there. But he's holding his own far better than I anticipated him to be doing his second year into doing ovals in his career.
I mean, we said it when he was in the O'Reilly series. Just his second time going to tracks, he was far more comfortable there.
Yep.
He's a world-class talent, but I don't think he's like leaps and bounds better than he was before. I think he's getting lucky with the rain. I think that's kind of helped him out a lot. And he's a good race car driver.
Especially because Trackhouse equipment has not been
Yeah.
there on speed for the most part. But no matter what, you have to give him all the kudos in the world for holding his own when he does have that track position. He's taking advantage of the position that he has, and he's doing a damn good job behind the
He's
wheel.
a lot better
holding
at
his own.
braking than his teammates.
Yeah. And we talked about this a couple years ago.
Or not braking, depending on how you look at it.
True.
Yeah.
We
Don't-
had
Depends how you spell it.
we had this conversation, but the opposite a couple years ago, talking about Corey when he was in the 7 car. That he was getting buried by the metric. That once you get buried by the metric, it's very hard to dig yourself out of it.
Right.
Now Shane is seeing the opposite of that, where he's had 2 weeks. You know, he wins the road course. You get a metric start, which he ends up in the top 10, has a great finish, gets another metric start, starts in the top 10, has a top 5 finish. So now when we go to Michigan this week, even if qualifying doesn't get rained out, he's going to be like somewhere in the, 6th to 8th car, last car to go out. That's going to set him up to have a better qualifying run. As we've seen with everything, the later cars usually get better runs. So it's set him up now for the next couple weeks, as long as he keeps finishing decent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The metric's going to work in his favor, It's unbelievable to see what he's doing.
Like I
Yeah.
expect it to get reset at Pocono. That's a really tough track.
I think he'll do
So-
good at Pocono just because
Yeah,
not to say
it's possible.
not to say it's like, not to say it's road coursey, but those corners are tough like a road course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the first corner is what it is, but then you go into 2 and 3, and like 2 is long, flat corner. You got to be able to get in there correctly. I don't know.
forget though, they got ECR engines, and that's a long straightaway.
It's very long straightaway. Yeah.
Anthony in the chat. Cats. Cheating ass Toyotas. That's nice. Great battle to the finish with the 3 Gibbs boys up front.
I was asleep.
3 wide, 1 to go. Great battle, but yeah, ultimately.
Imagine
Denny
if the
takes check flag.
3 of them wrecked each other and Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
That'd
wins
be
this race.
awesome.
That would have fucking ruled.
I know.
I was
Love
rooting
it.
for it.
I mean, Rick, kudos to Ricky, 4th place.
Hell yeah. Big day. Zane
Shane-
Smith, top 10.
Shane ends up at P5. Zane Smith in the top 10.
That Jones boy bringing it home just outside the top 10 and 11. Ty Dillon in 12th. Like some different names up front.
Yeah,
These are the guys that this kind of metric and momentum is going to help. Zane
Yep.
Smith right now is on top of the world because he's had a couple good finishes, and it just keeps pushing him forward in the metric, and it's going to keep helping him out.
100%.
I wanted to say,
Yeah.
Real quick, fuck Carson Hocevar.
yeah, I must have missed this because I had fallen asleep. Did he piss a
Well,
bunch of
you
people
missed
off?
that as much as he missed the first turn.
Okay, so I
because
heard he pissed some people off.
he just bulldozed it in there underneath Busher and just drove up 3 car lengths into the turn and knocked Busher into everybody.
I missed
And then
that.
Bubba hit the wall, and apparently everything on his car stopped working because he just came flying across the track. Took out my boy.
Yeah, that was a big wreck.
The rotor hits were hard. Larson, I guess, ran over a rotor on that final restart.
Yeah, I guess
They
coming
claimed.
to the white, or I guess it was on the white flag lap. I noticed it half asleep. There was a bunch of smoke in turn 4.
It was the final restart. If you're looking, he added 2, drifted up, and I think that's what fucked Ty Gibbs. I think Ty Gibbs got stuck behind him
Oh,
because I was watching Blaney to see how much progress he could make on that final restart, and Larson just went up towards the wall, and a couple cars had to check up around him, and Blaney scooted on through the middle because he's
We
my
had-
boy.
so Larson ran over a piece of rotor, blew a tire with like 2 to go, ended up finishing 20 something. Priest had a piece of rotor go through his
Oh.
radiator.
Yeah.
Took it to the teeth.
Did you see his tweet?
Yeah.
We've been begging for a break, but this isn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
BRAKE.
With the dog.
The worst one, though, I don't know if you saw any of this shit. The people in the stands. There was people in the grandstands, fans that were going to like aid station, like first aid and shit. They were getting hit by pieces of rotor. I saw a picture of a girl. She was holding the piece looked like a pebble, like a rock, and her hand was all bandaged up because it hit her in the hand. I saw people retweeting a guy. I forget his name. Excuse me, but he was a photographer. Said he was walking, and one of the brake rotor things happened. And he said it felt like bee stings on his back, like a piece of rotor went down his shirt,
Oh.
like little pieces, like not a big piece, but like
Yeah,
enough.
shards enough to stick to your
Shards.
skin.
I guess.
Boil it.
I
Oh,
guess a
God.
bunch of people in the stands were catching pieces of rotor
That's
and had
not
to have
good.
medical attention. Nothing major. Like I don't think anyone was.
Yeah, but it could
But
be
it could
way
have
worse.
been. So that's
Hey,
scary.
dog, don't go in the kitchen if you don't want to get burnt. You heard?
Yeah, I guess.
Did you see? I mean, just to emphasize how violent they were, when Briscoe's or Busher's blew up, a piece of rotor launched 3 car lengths ahead of him and hit the back of, I think, the 19 or the 20 car, whatever they were on board with. Like, it's just, that car's going 180, 190, whatever they are, into the corner. The rotor blew and passed 2 cars.
Yeah, centrifugal. It's spinning.
Yeah.
But on the subject of the brake stuff, once again, it cannot be stated how much better Prime is than Fox. The fact that they had a dude stationed in the in the garage area, and we were getting those shots of the mangled rotors. What was it? Was it?
It was Zilich's car first.
Zilich's car when they took that wheel off and they basically, did you see this, Kyle?
It just
Yeah.
crumbled.
They took the face off and then the it was just like, just a puzzle fell apart. The whole wheel falls apart. The fact that, yes, do we love like Fox and NBC and all these guys? They have the cutaway car.
I mean, it took enough bullying for them to
And they can explain stuff with the cutaway car. That's great. But there is something different about seeing what happens when the rotor explodes and it's your entire TV screen.
Yeah.
And it's the real thing. And you are, instead of watching cars go around under pace laps for 20 minutes, which there was way too much of that last night.
I don't understand why the cautions were so long.
You're getting these shots and you have Steve Letarte explaining what you're
Fucking
seeing.
love Steve Letarte.
He's explaining, see that thing that looks like a rotor? That's just the heat shield. The rotor is in a million pieces all over the racetrack. Like, just unbelievable work by Prime. Pre-race show, once again, phenomenal.
Yeah, Mark Martin, great addition.
Except for putting Mark Martin next to the Bussin' with the Boys guys on like a child's
those
stool.
guys are funny.
They were great.
They're kind of jokes because they're football bros. That's kind of the whole purpose of their podcast, is to be bro-y, funny guys. So they're obviously super out of touch with NASCAR, but they bring the excitement. They're fun guys.
Yep.
The Bubba and Blaney podcast was fantastic.
I got to listen to that.
Also, Blaney weighs 140 pounds.
He's a little guy.
Just write that down.
Yeah.
That's not a human.
But yeah, I wanted to also bring that up too. What is with and now I understand on the brake rotor cautions, those taking a little while because you have to try to clean up as much as possible. I think it was stage 2. We burned 10 laps of the stage riding around under caution.
I don't get it.
And you know what?
And then went to green for 1 lap and then had another 10 laps on a yellow for the stage break.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
And I know,
which leads to the 4-hour-long race.
yeah, and that's the thing. When you're up against it like that, you should be busting your ass to make these things as quick as possible. Now, again, I'm not giving them shit for the crash cautions because obviously when a brake rotor explodes, you have a massive debris field to make sure that's clean. I understand that. Stage cautions should not be 10 laps or whatever. And you know what? It's not just us and Twitter bitching about it. I know Junior's talked about it a bunch on his show. Denny's been bitching about it on his show. You've got some of the biggest voices in the sport being like, guys, can we wrap this whole thing up a little bit better? And it feels like it's getting worse.
Yeah.
It feels like it's getting worse.
I don't
We're
get it.
wasting, a 200 lap race just on the stage cautions alone. You're wasting 20 to 25 laps.
Yeah.
Well, there's no reason for that.
No, there isn't. And if you want to get these new fans, and especially when you're trying to keep people's attention, that's not how you do it.
Having a 10 lap caution at 11:30 p.m. on a Sunday night.
That's when you lose
ain't
everybody.
the fucking way to do it.
Like, it legitimately felt like a Road America race with how long
Yes.
the cautions were taking.
Yeah. Like I said, I completely understand. Blocka in the chat brought up that PRN, they were explaining cleaning up the rotors. If there is a crash, if there's an accident, blown brake rotor, whatever, debris, I get it. I completely understand. You're talking shards of carbon fiber, shards of rotor everywhere.
Carbon ceramic.
Yeah, they're actually, no, they're not.
I thought so. I looked it up.
Oh, they're
still
steel.
steel.
Still
Yeah, they're
rotors.
still steel.
I thought they were carbon ceramic.
But they're explaining all this stuff, or not explaining. They're cleaning up all this stuff. So I completely understand. Obviously, they weren't doing a good enough job because Priest got one through his radiator and
I think that
Larson
was when
ran one. I think it was when it
exploded,
happened.
though.
Yeah. But the cautions where nothing happens, i.e., stage cautions, there's no fucking reason.
Yeah. 100%.
Line them up, open pit road, line them
Keep
back
it
up.
moving.
Let's go. Keep
Yeah.
it moving.
I mean, I've said for a while stage caution laps shouldn't count, but I mean that would have been miserable last night,
oh my
and
God.
that would cause them to get more egregious with them.
Yeah.
Like if we said stage caution laps don't count, or stage break caution laps don't count, NASCAR would be like, okay, then we can do 15 of them and have twice as many commercials.
Yep.
That's part of it too, is the commercial.
But that's the
all right, let's
annoying
keep
part.
going.
It's a 40 lap stage. We go green with 33 to go.
Yeah.
Like that. I thought this was a 40 lap stage.
No, it's closed.
It's more egregious in the truck series where the stages are only 20 laps long and they waste 8 laps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
I think what is it? Pocono is one of the worst ones. I think Pocono obviously we don't have the truck race this year, which is stupid. There was years at Pocono where it's like there's a stage caution and then it's like they go green and you're like, wait, there's only 11 laps left in the stage. What happened?
Yeah, I don't. It's a mess. But anyway, that's pretty much it for
Honestly,
the race recap.
Nashville, I wasn't sure about a couple years ago when we started going there, but it was entertaining.
I liked it. I thought it was a great
Yeah,
weekend.
it was
Great
an
weekend
entertaining.
overall.
It was an entertaining race. I think the low downforce, high horsepower package worked because we had a lot of tire wear, and obviously the brake rotor stuff. I think it was decent.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, passing was tough. Arrow
everywhere.
blocking, I think, was more prevalent here. I mentioned it last week or the week before, where it seemed like arrow blocking wasn't as obvious. It was blatant this week with how you could just cut somebody's air off.
You want to answer some questions?
Sure.
We got a handful in the Instagram, but get the old disco ready because these will be quick hitters. So we'll start with Golf Country TDI. I am so tired of these damn cheating Yoders.
Same.
Or maybe I'm tired because I stayed up until 1 a.m. to watch James Dennis Hamlin win.
Yeah,
That
there's,
could be
there's
it.
just one, maybe two Yoders we're sick of seeing cheat.
And on the opposite side of the spectrum, we have Fab Life 11 coming in with LFG DH, standing for Let's Fucking Go Denny Hamlin.
Possibly the cringiest guy in NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Steven.Brooks, Willie B getting outran by Suarez and Hocevar wasn't on my bingo card this year.
Yeah, Suarez had another strong week.
Yeah? Sure
yeah,
did.
didn't finish super well. I think they finished 19th, but he had speed.
Yeah, Willie B, like I said a little bit earlier, talk about an up and a down and an up and a down.
And I picked that idiot to win the championship.
2026 results. Let's go. Just going to go back a little bit. We'll go Darlington, 8th. Martinsville, 5th. Bristol, 30th. Kansas, 7th. Talladega, 35th. Texas, 8th. Watkins Glen, 36th. Dover, 7th. Charlotte, 9th. Nashville, 30th. Down.
That
Damn.
sounds
Who was
a
it?
lot
Who was
more
this?
like
This
a
is Byron.
Byron. Yeah,
that
he's
sounds
all
a
over the
lot
place.
more
Good,
like a
bad.
Bowman season than a Byron season.
Byron, I thought he was on my short list of people to win the damn championship because he was so
Yeah.
consistent for years.
He's 11th in points right now.
Yeah.
Which you would not expect Byron to be the one above SVG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were talking about that, I think, on the teardown. They're like, look at who SVG is in front of right now. Logano, Briscoe, Bubba,
Brad K.
Bubba,
Reese.
holy shit.
Bubba has tanked. I'm praying on the
He was
turnaround
what?
for this weekend.
He was second.
He was second,
what-
yeah.
I'm trying to think of how many weeks into the season. 6
Like-
or 7?
Yeah,
he was,
a while.
He was second for the first 4 or 5 weeks of the
At
season.
least, yeah.
And then he has just been on an absolute plummet. the
Also,
last-
Blaney still top 3 in points, super quietly. Obviously,
hanging out.
He had the one win at Phoenix, but he hasn't really been.
What are you doing? I don't know. Just hanging
Hanging
out.
around.
He hasn't
And
been
Ty
in the
Gibbs is
spotlight
5th.
much since.
Talk about being quietly there. Ty Gibbs just won't go away.
That's a shame.
Like I
Sam
said,
Valley 95 with the next 3. First one, I ordered merch for Michigan on Wednesday. Do you think I'll get it in time? No, you ordered a flag. You're not getting a
No.
flag in less than a week.
Well, you ordered it Wednesday last week, so maybe he'll
Okay,
get
you're
it.
not getting a flag in exactly a week.
Well, it depends on when he goes.
I doubt it.
You never
I
know.
don't know. I just ordered $200 something worth
Yeah.
of shit, so I'll see if I get it before Pocono.
You should.
The shirts are fine.
Shirts
The
are like in a couple
flags-
days.
The
Yeah.
Well, that's
flags
why
take longer.
All the merch clothes I did from that same website because they seem to come quicker.
Yeah, that's what.
Although I was
that's why we
messing around
changed them.
on it the other night, the other website has a lot more hat options. So I might dig into that to see what other hat options we have.
We almost got Kyle the other night, man. We almost got him.
You almost had me.
Almost.
I was reading that because I saw you guys texting and I wasn't reading it. I went back and I was like, I'm reading it. And I saw what you said and it didn't click originally. I was like, oh, maybe it is asking for, wait a minute.
He also asked favorite Kyle Busch commercial.
Was he in the Toyota one with the remote control cars?
I believe so.
I believe so.
I liked the Nos one when he tries to buy the drink but
Yeah.
doesn't have like money. He's like, "Well, it's my drink." It's like,
Yep.
well, technically, it's my drink. That one was
That was probably a rowdy commercial. Then, no?
recently, not the
No,
no,
it
it
was
was
a
a
NOS.
NOS one.
Was it not?
I just saw someone reposted it recently.
The aliens one was good.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my favorite one of all time is probably the newest one is the new Toyota truck one. When like Ben Rhodes and them
When
are
they break
breaking in,
Yep.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Kyle just like hits the button and he's like,
Idiots. Yeah.
yeah, I like that one a lot because it was like the veteran.
Also on the newer side of things, it was a commercial, but it was more online. the Homestead announcement with him and Brad in the
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
DeLorean.
that was good.
That one was
Also
fucking
the-
awesome.
What sunglass company is it? Shady Rays?
Shady
maybe?
Rays.
Shady Rays, yeah.
The one where it's like he leaves him on the roof of his car,
Yes.
and it's not even like it's like a. It's not like an overtly NASCAR commercial.
Yeah, it's
It
just
just
a normal
feels
commercial.
like a normal commercial, but it's Kyle Busch, so it's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too.
Yep.
A lot of good ones. And last but not least, after Dan's long rant, his hot take is NASCAR should do more Sunday evening races.
Who's this? Jake?
Sam Valley 95.
Sam Valley?
Sounds like somebody that doesn't work on Mondays.
Do you want to fight?
Because
Because I'm tired enough to fight.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
I'm tired of this grandpa.
Yeah,
Two
Sunday,
damn pass.
Sunday evening,
Keep
not
watching.
Yeah.
Sunday midnight.
Yeah, I'm
Not a
perfectly
Monday morning race, which
I-
we just had.
literally Kyle's idea of starting it at 5:30. I'm fucking fine with that.
Perfect.
Because then I can still get shit done on Sunday. I can go play golf or do shit or whatever, not worry about anything.
You
And
can have
still-
a day and still watch
You
it on
can
time.
have a day, watch the race, and it would have been over by, even with the rain delay, we're talking 10:30.
Yeah.
10:30.
Fine. That's fine.
Sold.
100% fine with that.
I said it's a norm before you got here. It feels like they're shooting for that Sunday night football kind of ratings vibe. Well, you know what football games are? Usually just about 3 hours.
You know when the best football ratings are? Is like the 4:30 games.
No, but they get good ratings for Sunday night football. But what I'm saying is, you can bank on Sunday night football being 3 hours because football games are about 3 hours. Race could be
3 days.
3.
Texas.
Fucking, what are we doing? You know,
Idiots. That's all I got for the Instagram.
Discord.
to
We got
The-
Discord
Disco.
disclaimer, real quick. We've already said it. We'll say it again. Stop trying to do FMKs with people
yes,
or women specifically.
yep,
Kind of makes us look bad.
yeah. There was
So word it better.
Corey reworded his, so it works way better now. Skyflyer with the first one. With restaurants like Cracker Barrel and Chili's making big moves back into NASCAR, what would be the best Northeast restaurant nobody outside of the Northeast knows about that could sponsor a race or a car? And follow up, would the trophy be something related to the restaurant, a food item, piece of furniture related to the restaurant it's known for, et cetera, et cetera? I already got mine.
Regina's Pizza 400.
What would the trophy be?
A big old slice of pie, baby.
I got you.
It's like a
one-upped.
normal trophy, but it's a gilded slice of
All
pie
right.
on top.
I got you one upped on that one in my mind, at least, because it's my favorite restaurant of all time. The Friendly's 400. And you know,
Yo,
what,
Is
for all
Friendly's a
three
New England
restaurants.
thing?
do you know what the
Yeah,
trophy? You know what
yeah.
the trophy would be?
Chicken tendies.
The Monster Mash Sundae. Just
Yeah.
a big old
Yeah,
guy with the
that's
coat.
good,
Dude, how fucking aw- like,
that's
picture
good.
the Andy's frozen custard trophy, but it's
No.
a Monster Mash.
You guys are missing the
Nope,
obvious one.
Nope, it's a Jim Dandy on the top.
Oh,
The
that's good too.
big
The
Jim
big fucker.
Dandy.
Yep.
It's borderline not a restaurant, but it's got to be Dunkin's.
Shit. Well, no, it's he said
We've been
New-
working on that.
He said New England, and like one nobody would know outside of New England. Even Friendly's is kind of a borderline because they have them in Florida for some reason.
Yeah,
I saw there's one in Orlando. Every
Well,
time we
that's
go to
the-
Orlando, I can see it.
That's the winter travelers
Yes.
special.
Yes.
Got to get the old folks with something they're
I
used
mean,
to.
yeah. Part of me obviously was thinking Applebee's, but he said New England, like specific.
yeah. That's why I went with that. I 100% agree in the Dunkin' one, and we were pushing that for New Hampshire.
Oh my God, I would love
sponsor,
that.
which Shannon keep working on that.
The
but yeah,
Sullivan's hot dogs
Well,
300.
they got
the Sullivan Tire
Dollar Tree-
300.
no,
Dollar Tree 3, which is what Kyle's going to call it.
Sullivan's hot dogs on Castle Island.
Sully's.
Sully's hot dogs.
Yeah, this is a Sully's 250.
yourself a
get
dog.
yourself a hot dog.
The Sullivan's tap.
No, we're
3-0.
going with the Sullivan Tire 400. We're always here to get
you-
you there.
No, you're missing the best one. Is Sullivan Tire 300. A storm's coming. It's gonna be a nor'easter. Those in New England will know exactly what I just fucking did and probably yell at me.
Vermont kind of sucks, but Ben and Jerry's 300.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm.
The
The Kelly's roast beef 400.
Or just like the Market Basket 300.
I mean, you could go like Lynn and have the fentanyl 300. No, sorry.
The Jim's Rims 400.
Jim's Rims.
They got a vending machine, I think.
That's all I got.
Canopy Lake 500. Welcome to Canopy Lake Pie.
There's a whale in my time.
That's whale. That's fucking
Oh,
whale's
that's
tail.
whale.
That's whale's tail.
Oh,
I don't
no.
even think that
Whalum
existed.
Park.
Whalum Park.
Yeah. It's
Let's say
condos.
whale-
now.
Whale's Tail still exists.
No, whale's tail does not exist.
Does it not?
Whale's
It
tail
does
was the one in
when Norm lifts the back of his shirt.
Whale's tail was the one in Laconia. It's still there.
Because he wears a thong. That was the joke.
No, there's one up in the
Oh, what the fuck's the one in Laconia where it's abandoned? You can still go see the wave pool and all the water slides, but it's just completely overgrown with trees and
Water
shit.
Country?
No, Water Country's
Whale's
still there.
Tail is up by the mountains.
True.
I
right,
forget
whatever.
what
Keep
fucking
going.
We could
that
have some
is.
fun with
up
that.
by like the Twin Rivers or
All
whatever
right.
it's called.
Corey Scothon,
I know him.
rank the following queens of country music, as in which are you most likely to listen to or want to
Okay, we're
listen
going
to?
tune wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dolly Parton,
Ooh.
Shania Twain,
I know where he's going.
Ella Langley,
Yeah.
because he's an Ella fella.
Her catalog's not long enough yet.
But her legs are. Sorry.
Damn, we said we were
I
not
know,
gonna
I'm sorry.
We are
I'm
not-
sorry.
We are not objectifying
She's
these
also
queens
like
of country.
5'2".
Is she?
She's really small.
Is she? I thought
Um,
she was taller.
I'm not a huge Dolly Parton tune guy, so
I respect her as a legend, but I'm not a huge...
love and as a person,
Yes, as a
she's
human
the
being.
She seems like a
nicest
sweetheart.
woman alive.
As a human being, she is incredible, but I'm not a big...
Jolene is one of the best songs ever.
Great.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what did Jolene look like?
The
Because
world
Dolly
needs
back
to
then
know.
was a rocket.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you.
Tune for tune, Shania, Ella, Dolly.
I'll agree with that.
I'm gonna just flip the first two because Ella's more like relevant right now.
Shania is the only...
Shania has like 5 or 6 bangers that I would listen to, but Ella, I could listen to any one of her current
Shania
songs.
is the only musician that I would kick a door in for, and that's
Yeah.
when I hear the word "Let's go, girls."
Yeah.
All the doors are coming off their
I've
fucking
become-
hinges.
We blasted that on the way to my wedding.
did?
just a party bus full of dudes.
There was that and Pink
we
Pony
arrived
Club.
to my wedding blasting Shania.
And Pink Pony Club. That was when you
Sure
found
did.
out I could hit the note.
yeah.
And then every time we heard it after that, it was game over. Were we allowed in X lot? People were blasting it, and the note comes on, and Kyle's just pointing at me.
Yep. Every time.
All right. Stephen Brooks, rank which OG sponsors you would like to see make a return in NASCAR. Home Depot, Bud, Lowe's, Tide.
Todd.
He said rank them.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, Bud's tough because Anheuser-Busch is still around. They're
Yeah,
just
but-
using the Busch brand.
But we need a
You were
Budweiser
so
car back.
Boston with that sentence you just said.
Yeah, a little bit.
Was it?
Anheuser-Busch is still around.
Anheuser-Busch.
Sorry.
You know they're closing the one in Merrimack, right?
Yeah.
I know, some
I
bullshit.
heard.
What are they gonna put?
All right. I'm sorry. We got to rank them. So Tide, Bud, Lowe's, Home Depot.
Yep.
Those 4.
Yep.
In order of preference.
Hit 'em
Who
in
comes
order.
back? Okay. Tide. 1. Bud.
Because of the paint schemes, right?
Yeah, 100%. Tide rides. I'm like NASCAR's not NASCAR without Tide ride. Tide 1, Bud 2 for obvious reasons. Lowe's, Home Depot.
I'm going to flip your first two, Bud, because I love it.
Yeah, I
Tide because of the paint schemes. I'm going to go Home Depot, then Lowe's, because I love Home Depot more than Lowe's.
I agree
but
with Dan. I think Home
Yeah.
Depot is just a better store.
Same.
See, I'm the opposite because there's a Lowe's right up the street here that was only like less than 10 years ago that they built it, and my closest Home Depot is a trash hole
The problem is for me, and it's a
and half
problem.
the size.
It's a problem, but it's also a good thing. Even when we lived down in our last house in Manchester, the Home Depot and the Lowe's are right near each other. Same where we are now. The Home Depot and Lowe's are within 5 minutes of each other. So for me, I don't really have a preference. I think Home Depot has better tool brands if I need
100%
if I
agree.
need work tools. But for me, it's who has what I need.
yeah.
That's my thing.
I think
I'm-
Home Depot is a little bit more like contractor, where Lowe's is a little bit more home.
I agree with that.
Agreed. That's
Oh,
a good answer.
100%.
But the Lowe's that I go to is like almost double the size of
Yeah.
the Home Depot.
You've
But I
got
go
one
to
of
the
the-
Home Depot to get all my tools because I use all Milwaukee
I
shit.
feel like
Yeah.
Lowe's and Home Depot are like Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
They
Yeah.
are 100%.
It's like my dad is like, don't ever go to a Lowe's when I'm around.
Yeah,
Lowe's are for skirts.
that's fine. I look good in a skirt.
You do. Just Bus, to piggyback off of this,
Mm.
if you could bring back any sponsor to the sport, what are you bringing back?
Tide,
Winston.
Bud, Home Depot, Lowe's.
Winston.
Winston's kind of dead.
No. You kidding me? When I went to Germany, in the fucking airport, there was a Winston smoking lounge.
Mars,
Yeah, Mars. I love
which
that.
brings all of the Snickers, the Skittles, the M&Ms,
all that back.
all the Mars
all the things
brands.
Kyle's wasn't allowed to have when he was a child.
Fairly accurate, actually.
And they're already kind of back, but Dodge and Mopar.
Yeah. I mean,
I
in
think
that-
Mars was a big deal just for the kids. The
It was.
activations were great, and it's the bright colors.
all
and
of the in the last 2 weeks or in the last week, all of the Kyle Busch stuff. How many shows or things did you listen to where people talked about their memories with Kyle Busch, and how many of them were my kid loved the 18 because he didn't understand who it was, didn't understand numbers, but he loved the bright
Made
M&M's
such an
car.
impact in the sport.
You know?
I think that truthfully is probably one of the biggest losses.
Yep.
Sponsorship wise, not dollar figure wise, because I'm sure like the Lowe's deal was massive with Jimmy, and I'm sure the Bud deal was massive.
M&M's,
but
I
it
bet,
doesn't
was
matter.
equally as big.
That I think was one of the biggest losses.
They were still probably a $10 to $15 million a year sponsor.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my.
I'm just going to stick with Budweiser because I miss Budweiser being a sponsor.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm trying to think other ones.
Those are the big ones.
Yeah.
Blocka, who currently out of the top 16 do you see making the chase? Priest.
Oh,
He just needs to figure it the fuck out.
I don't
they
even
need
know
to get
where
it to fuck together.
Briscoe is.
Oh, we
Briscoe's
didn't-
still right there.
We didn't
All
touch on that in the news, by the way, about his appeal. We forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that he lost.
Did you
and
see
I-
the video they posted? It was a Suits edit.
Yes.
So you want me to read who's below right now?
Yeah. Within striking distance.
Priest is below. He's in 17th. Logano, McDowell, Zane Smith, Eric Jones are your
I mean,
next five.
I want to say Logano, but he hasn't shown shit this
He's
year.
pretty quick this weekend, though. I think they're trending in the right direction right now.
But the question is who falls off?
Yeah, I mean, you've got guys. Look at this weekend alone. Everybody from, all those guys right around the cut line, Cindric, Bubba, Byron, they all had issues this weekend except for SVG.
Yeah.
I mean, just with their trajectory right now, Bubba.
Bubba's in right now.
Yeah,
So you
but
can see
he's
him falling
tanking.
out. Yeah.
Right.
So if he keeps going the way he's going, he's going to get knocked out.
I
quickly.
mean, I want to say the low hanging fruit is Joey, but like you said, he hasn't done shit.
I have no confidence in that car.
No.
if you look at it right now, the 22's moving up, the 23's moving down.
Right.
So if anything, I think they're going to switch. Obviously, we've talked about Zane's on a swing right now. Spire has killer speed.
If Priest can just not have bad luck.
Yeah, RFK is really good. So Priest, you'd think would be moving up.
Yeah. All
So,
right.
that's
Josh, SVG two-parter. Do we expect him to stay in the top 16? And if so, where do you think he ends up? I believe top 12 would be a huge win. I wholeheartedly agree.
That'd be a massive win.
If he can make top
Yeah.
12, that'd be unbelievable for him.
Michigan's kind of a toss up. Pocono, he'll probably do pretty well at, I would expect.
And then
Then there's Street Course and then Sonoma back to back. So, yeah, he'll be all right.
I think he's staying.
I think
think
he'll be
he'll be
fine. And then my phone. Okay, there we go. And then he said, with how awesome he's been on ovals, where could we see him finally break through and get an oval win? I don't know.
Maybe Charlotte in the playoffs, but that would be a stretch.
Yeah. I think it's going to be an intermediate, maybe something that's a little more difficult.
He kind of needs the perfect storm. Like I
Honestly,
said, I don't
I
think
could
he's
see it-
there to qualify up front yet.
Yeah. I could see him have a real good run at Pocono, just the way the turns are, and it's
It's gonna be
very
hard
different.
to beat like Denny, Briscoe, or Larson there.
Right. I don't think he has the equipment to beat them. So I in terms of skill, there's a lot of places that I could see in terms of equipment that his can keep up with the rest.
How funny would
It's
it be
far
though,
more
if
rare.
They finally get rid of the Roval and the Chase, and he goes and wins the Oval.
That'd be
Oh my
awesome.
God, that'd be so fucking funny.
But yeah, that's what I got.
I just think that's the next Oval we're going to that he's strong at.
Yeah.
I
So
could
I
see
think there's a
some
chance.
sort of oval win like that on intermediate with some strategy involved, much like we saw last night.
Yeah, I don't think he wins it out of pure speed. But I
No.
think he's competitive enough and comfortable enough now
Also,
on the ovals to keep a good position.
He's also been really good at the short tracks too, like the flat short tracks, the Martinsvilles. Look at him the 2 years the 2 times we've gone to Bowman Gray for the Clash. He's up there. I could
Who's
see
leading
something
laps?
like that. I'm wondering how he's going to do it in North Wilkes-Barre,
also a super speed
Hampshire?
race.
New Hampshire.
Give
He
me an
did-
SVG New Hampshire.
He did
win.
good at New Hampshire last year until Brad decided to try to go through the tunnel.
17 wide. Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah. He was like top 8, and then
Fuck 'em
Brad
is what I said.
Brad fucking Brad did what we did in the media challenge, trying to not hit that inside wall on pit exit.
Right? And then he fucking walloped it.
Yeah.
Bounced right off it.
All right, Stephen Brooks, with us going to Michigan next week, is this going to be the true test for Hendrick Motorsports to show us what they really have this year, with Michigan being one of their better overall performing tracks?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously
They gotta show up.
Michigan is all about power and aero. Obviously, the motors didn't change, so we know they got plenty of power.
They gotta figure
Time to
this
see what
body
that
out.
body's doing.
They've all showed speed. They just haven't showed dominance.
Don't
Yeah.
you get the nose hair that just constantly
same. I'm
itches?
doing it right now.
there. Are you right
Oh,
there
I'm
too?
doing it right now. It's blow. I'm about to cut my nose off.
But I need to find it so I can tear it out of
Manscaped,
my
hit us
head.
up. Get us the nose
I
trimmer
have one.
5000.
I have
whatever
that one. I
are.
just need to. Haven't used it in a minute. All right, where was I? Nate Dog. I happened to be in town
Big
for
dog.
work with the race last night and brought 3 coworkers that had never even watched a race on TV before, and they loved it.
Hell yeah.
What is the best reaction or story you've gotten from bringing someone to their first race?
Oh, my niece and nephew last
Yeah,
week.
your
last
niece
year.
and nephew last
It
year
was
were
incredible.
awesome.
They were so happy to be with all the guys
Yeah.
and gals and like our whole squad, and they're super excited to come back this year. So that's it for me. I mean, that's giving back to what my father
Yeah.
did for me.
I would probably say that just because we've brought enough people. We've brought a lot of people to their first race. You think the COVID race, we had, how many people do we have at their first race? Probably 5 or
bunch, yeah.
6. And then the year after that, when, Hathaway and Stairs and all them came for the first time and they loved it. Now Ryan's been back every friggin' year with us,
Kurt came with us.
Kurt,
Sarah and Steve. Well, not Sarah. She's been to the racetrack 1,000 times, but
Yeah.
Steve.
We've brought a lot of people to their first time and then they never leave.
Yeah, they don't go away, and then my ticket tab gets bigger and bigger every year.
Worth it.
Yeah, it's not your credit card
Yeah, I brought a
You
buddy
get
of
paid
mine.
back. Kind of.
most of the time.
I brought a
No,
buddy
no,
of
no,
mine.
no, I don't.
I know one person that does. Sorry.
Ever.
Brought my buddy Joey back in like 2014. We were a little late showing up to the race. So we were walking in as they threw the green flag. And the first thing we did was walk up to turn 1, kind of like walk up to the fence back when they would let you do it for about half a second before they kicked you out.
Yep.
And watch the whole pack go by at full speed. And he was hooked. He loved it.
Love it. Love it.
Outside of us, I've never really brought. I remember bringing my sister-in-law when she was like 13. That was cool because that was back in the day when the 4-pack of cheap tickets in turn 4 would come with pit passes too.
Hell
So
yeah.
I remember we got to walk around like on the front stretch.
Back when there was seats there.
Yes, you got to walk around on the front stretch. You got to go down pit road and like, but she never. It didn't really stick with her. Like she had fun, but it was also a really fucking hot July day, so
Right.
it was really tough, But even then, that's really the only person that I've ever brought that wasn't already into. I would always go with Ed Cash or Norm or now us. Like, so for me, it's really just the people we've brought. So I have a
Yeah.
lot of the same memories you do. When I would go before, it was me and my dad, then me and my wife, then friends that they're into NASCAR already. We've never really bit the bullet with
Bringing
like
you guys to Pocono for the first time was cool.
yeah, because you had been the year,
Yep.
what, 2 years before?
Or the year me and Dan went to the dirt track at Loudon. It's a hole in the wall dirt track.
Yep.
But we're just like, oh, we got to go stand at the entrance to turn 1. And we got fucking annihilated. Everyone there is wearing like fucking like
Ski goggles.
grinding masks and ski goggles and shit. Me and Dan just walk up, just safety squints, getting annihilated with dirt. And
I had never
rocks
been to
and
a dirt
fucking
race before. I
mud.
didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. And then we
We
get
both, like-
absolutely destroyed.
Like a lap and a half. We're like, you good? Yeah, we're good. Let's go stare at Blaney in the pits.
No, and then I let Blaney in. I held the door of the porta potty for Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, but we just stood there and watched him, Bubba, and I forget who the third guy was, work on a Legends car.
No, my buddy had a sprint
Yeah.
car there. We were helping him. We were blown away. It's like a little dirt midget, and it's got a Cobalt Ecotech 2.2 in it.
Sick.
We're like, yo, we could build one of these, and then we never did. And then the last one, Joe Spinelli, it's just a picture of his Jello shot cups and said less than 2 weeks away. Thanks for reminding me that I have so much stuff to do. Not enough time to do it.
And that does it for yet another episode of the Loose is Fast podcast. Brought to you by Jim's Rims.
That being said, I am stressed about it, but man, watching 2 things this weekend, watching the O'Reilly race, and they are off this week at Michigan.
Right.
So them saying, the next time you'll see them, we're at Pocono. And then the intro for Amazon, and there's the little like, welcome to the Pocono Mountain sign. And I'm like, I got little chills. I'm like, let's go.
Soon.
Even though a month ago I drove down there, and now I got to do it again.
Before we sign off, follow us everywhere at
Loose is Fast _pod on Instagram and Twitter. The Loose is Fast podcast on YouTube. You can
yes.
find the video form of all of these podcasts. You can watch us sit here and make stupid hand gestures and see what we look like, which is really bad. So don't do
speak
that.
for yourself.
I hate you so much. I just
Chill out, eat a pickle.
I'm gonna drown you.
Please do.
Okay, can I come too?
You know, with my luck, you won't be successful.
Actually, yeah. Kyle would put the toaster in the bathtub and the fuse would blow. The breaker
Toaster just
the
wouldn't
breaker
fire
would
up.
trip.
Toaster just stops working. It actually just toasts. It just works.
So yeah, if you go to the Instagram or the Twitter and you follow us there, hit the link in the bio. That will bring you to our Discord where we've got race day chat. We've got all the, I mean, even when it's not race day, we're talking about stuff. There's a
everyone's hobbies get a channel.
There's a channel for everything, whether it be hobbies. We're talking about racing stuff. We unfortunately, for some reason, have started playing Wordle again because it's fucking 2010.
I never stopped playing. I just now play it on that instead of playing it on my phone.
I hate that game. And
I'm pretty good at it.
Geomotor needs to hurry up and come back. And
He's
working on it. So
yeah,
hopefully
we got games in there. We got lots of fun.
Like
to
a
have.
Words with Friends
come join.
thing.
Dude, Words with Friends was the greatest.
Or you can just text Game Pigeon games back and forth with me like Norm does, and I kick his fucking ass.
I did not enjoy that at all.
What? In
Just
what?
it being through text
All of it.
messages was annoying as fuck.
You know the Game Pigeon ones you kick back and forth?
Yeah. I've never done them, but I know
The
of
record's like 9-1.
them. Oh,
I beat him.
He beat me once.
that's right. We are 2 weeks away
I
from
had you in one of the pool games.
We are 2 weeks away from
Yeah, I
the
choked.
5th annual Kyle and Nick Cohan kill everyone at Cornhole weekend.
Yeah.
Fucking Nick Cohan. It's the only time in 365 days, for 3 days, he picks up cornhole bags and becomes the Joey Chestnut of cornhole. Like,
Yeah,
unbeatable.
We put
And
on
then
a show.
Kyle and Nick destroy each other's cornholes. It's a fun game.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing will ever beat the year that we set them up hard, though, with those guys that had their own
Oh, I
custom.
saw them from a mile away. You guys should play those guys. They have custom boards and bags with their names on them. And they're not even looking at the board.
That kid that just, the younger one that just walked up and he looked you in the eye and just threw a bag, hole, threw a bag, hole, threw
Kid
a
was
bag, hole.
crazy.
I was
Kid-
like, Jesus Christ, he's the Terminator.
He foot faulted every single time, though.
He did. I was like, the kid's the fucking
I'm
Terminator.
excited, though, for the Racecars showdown this year.
Yes, if you're going to Pocono, I don't know if we ever brought this up on here, and it might be too late. I still haven't ordered any of my shit, so it's probably too late. We are bringing all of our Losi RC cars. We're going to set up a track in turn 1 by our
Stock
campsite. Box stock only, but you can do body mods. So if you get the old body or whatever, or paint or whatever, you can have fun with that. We're going to have some fun with that, I think. We got a lot of... I know all the Pocono boys are bringing all their shit. I think some of them said they have like 3 bodies a piece. Like,
Yeah, I'm looking up right now chargers and batteries
oh shit.
to see if I can get like a charger bank because the factory chargers suck.
Talk to Ant. He told me we were talking about this on Pro one night.
Yeah.
He found one that charges the batteries in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think he found another battery that's like double the life, but it doesn't alter the power, so it's still box stock. Or
Sure
something
it
like
does,
that.
bud.
Sure it does. But
I'm
yeah.
just gonna get a 5,000 battery and just put a sticker over it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Why is it
All
so
right,
much faster?
So yeah, we're gonna have some fun in 2 weeks, but before that, we have to get through Michigan.
I'm Kyle Belcher.
I'm Dan Walker.
I'm out there.
And we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Go Detroit. Detroit.